Right, I guess I'd better do some talking and a little bit of map reviewing, eh? I've got a cup of tea. I hope you guys have got a drink too. It's probably going to be a bit of a video that we got ahead of ourselves. I just remembered I did not check my mic condition. So I just need to go onto the old Facebook and listen to myself. Facebook and listen to myself. Yeah, I sound fine. That's okay. We can close that off. Right, so today's adventures. Do you have any audio coming from beamNG? Yeah, we have audio coming from beamNG. Not a problem. Right, I have been busy making some new stuff. We recently unlocked a new video. Brought out a new video where I show you how to make speed traps. So right here is a little speed trap. We're going to be taking a little look at that later. Probably making another one of those. Also wouldn't mind taking a look at reflective materials. I've been trying to make some of my own. I want a reflective cat's eyes. So maybe we'll take a little look at that today at some point. We have got some new clouds, so we can get to look at those in the world editor to see any new tools or anything new about that. We've also got this beautiful map to look at, which is now fixed. I'm going to probably explain how we fixed the map. Because if you're a mod maker, you probably uploaded your map and all your trees and all your grass was yellow and not working, which is not good as a map maker. So luckily, I'm going to tell you how I managed to fix my map. We've also got some good fun news for you all, guys. We've made another level, Manic's IRL UK. Getting good performance? It's okay. Let's have a look. Let's put up the GPS. I've got 20 odd cards at the moment floating about. So that'll be a good indication if we're doing anything. Now, where is it going to be? Show, because obviously they've probably moved the button now to show frames per second. Graphics. If you know, do please tell me where this darn button's going to be. Aha, I found it. Right, so I'm getting what settings are we on as well. That's going to be important. Options, display, monitor, what am I doing? Graphics. We're on custom. So we put it on high, or should we go for ultra? We'll go for ultra because that's obviously the bad man's graphics. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty bad. Especially as it freezes, as it transfers over, as it always does. Oh, don't tell me it'll crash the game turning the graphics to ultra. No, okay, we're good. It's doing things. It's doing some things. It's not doing everything I want it to. Right, has it stopped tripping out yet? Right, we're back. We're back. So we've got the frames per second in the corner. Minimum 48. If you're on controller, yeah, that's not too bad. You can play on that. As a PC person, not PC person, as a steering wheel guy, I would want a little bit more. I would want the max to be my minimum. If I was to get minimum 60, I would be a bit happier. But it's not terrible. I've seen worse. This is a 4K map. You know, it's not small. It's got some foliage going on, not loads, but some. And like I said, we've got cars. I'm not getting terrible drops. I do find as well, guys, I've took all my mods off at the moment, as most of them are broken and interfering with the game big time. The only mods I've got installed are my own, because they're the ones that were updated. There's some old maps still in there. But I was getting problems with my D series not spawning. I was getting problems with textures. So yeah, I got rid of all the mods, let them catch up, get used to the new thing, then we slowly introduce them all again. I think that's the best thing we could do in this scenario. But yeah, I think frames per second, we're not doing too bad. Let's see what it's like if we change the graphics again. Now keep in mind that the game doesn't like you to change the graphics halfway through it and carry on playing. It would prefer me to do a reinstall. I've lost like 3 of my frames from the update. That's not good. Three quarters of your frames. So if you're on 100, you've dropped to 25. I don't think I've lost that many, personally. But I did clean my cage and I did reinstall the game properly. gave it a proper nice good clean over, which has probably helped. I wouldn't be shocked. There'll be a reason why you're getting that many loss. I haven't seen a reason why it should drop that much. If we go, obviously now it needs to think because I clicked it once. I'm expecting now maybe I can get away driving on high. I was driving on high earlier on. Was that on a different map? I think it was after mucking about, and we did have 20 odd cars going about. But to tell you the truth, the agency as well, I've had to use agency cars to get cars to spawn on my map properly. My map I've been making got 140 frames before and now gets 50 frames. Yeah, that's crazy. It's obviously something it's not happy with, something's not working. No, something's like making it overthink. Do some debugging. See if there's any paths that are broken, file paths, see if there's any decals that aren't completed. That's what I'd recommend. I'll show you some settings in a minute to go through. You can also change your HDR settings and all that sort of stuff. There's a new menu for doing that as well. But we're getting now minimum 60, so you technically could play like this. Have I got it paused? Yeah. 50 something, frame times. Not the best. Not the best, because it ain't got much going on with this map either. I'd hope to have a little bit more than that. Yeah, I saw 40 just then. Wouldn't it be good for drifting? So I couldn't drift in these graphics, but I could probably cruise about in these graphics. Now we go to normal settings, see what we get. So normal settings, still loading up. After the update though, I was still able to use MapNG, as now that's how to update, so that's good. We can have a little look at that later. And also the beamNG mapping tool is still able to be used, so that's good news there. This is a little bit better. Minimum frames 60, so I think I'd have to, if I was cruising around traffic, play in normal settings, which isn't the end of the world. You know, it's still okay to play on. I just don't mind. Why is it so saturated? All the grass has gone saturated again. So I need to go through the colours of my levels and sort it out. It's just too green. Look, this is the green you want. Over here, this is normal green. This is green trees. And then these are just like, it's almost autumn. Unless the trees are changing with the seasons. That might be a thing they've added. I don't think it is. That would be cool though. If you don't know what I'm on about, you can change the dates and the times now, and your sun and your stars all coagulate together, so they're actually the real time. So if you go to an eclipse, you will see an eclipse happen. Quite crazy. Quite crazy. Good, cool though. Cool concept. Hi Spark, how we doing? You having a good day? Sorry it's been so long. It has been very long in fact, but life and update. The update made all the stuff come out yellow. So I had to spend a good day or two just bringing some maps back to life. And we got this one back to life and working again. So we're happy there. The racetrack's still here. But the saturation's a bit off. The ground's a bit off, to tell you the truth. So I would like to sort out the trees at some point. But anyway, we probably should jump onto World Editor and have a little look. Or shall I show you this quickly? If we go here, and I place my car here. There we go. Hit the home button. Let's put it into auto driveness. And I'll tell you what, actually, we'll make it dark first. We'll go darkness, because I want to see it work. Last time I turned this, last time I gave this a go, the flash was a bit terrible. So let's hopefully have the flash fixed. Oh wait, pushed the wrong button. Let's put some headlights on. Low beam, please. Sort of working, sort of not. Don't understand this at the moment. But here we go. We're going to go cruising down here. And trying to lean over and control the car best I can with my left hand. Keep it in lane, don't crash. Oh, I got a speeding ticket. Oh no, did you see that? I got flash for speeding. I got flash for speeding. Now I do wonder, oh, you can just fly off. If these cars get flash for speeding. You do! So even the traffic gets caught by the law. That's pretty good. Let's just see that again. There's a car coming down. Now the reason they're doing that is because the speed limit on this road is set to 60, but the speed camera is set to 30. Now only cars coming into this zone are getting caught out. So watch this. Look on the floor here. We're going to see a little flashy woo when his car comes through. Ready? Dush! You got a speeding ticket! You got a speeding ticket! That's pretty cool. But I need to change that probably to 60 miles an hour. It's not meant to be set to 30. But that's not too much of an issue. I just got to double the speeds up on that. But that's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. I wouldn't mind learning traffic lights at some point. But for that to happen, we'll probably need to make a proper junction where it's actually needed as well. Where would you even need traffic lights? Maybe this junction? Would you have traffic lights here? I suppose you might get busy enough to need traffic lights at this junction. So it wouldn't be a harm. We might tidy this up, try and make it look nice, and then put the traffic lights in place and see if we can get them working. Well, maybe that's something I should probably teach myself on an off stream. I don't know. There's some issues with the auto exposure and the lighting, especially with foliage, depending where the sun is. 100%. Been doing my treeing. The auto exposure is sort of like brilliant and horrible at the same time. Like, don't get me wrong, this used to be all dark. You couldn't see inside shadows. So now when you get even closer, you can see even better when you're inside shadows. It works brilliantly in that sense. But then when you look at the sun, it's just like it takes time to kick in. Everything's highly exposed, like the clouds. Like what's with that bloom? It's insane. It's a bit much, but like I say, go behind something, and it just kind of takes its time to level out. But I suppose it has given us. Where's my car gone? There we go. Oh, now we're in one of these cars, are we? Apparently. Whoops. So I'm going to have to change through 100 cars. There's probably a way to go backwards. It always spawns a car with wrong textures. There's the car. Right, you can go home. And then we'll put you in. I do love the fact now that we can see the inside of cars. When you look down, it is cool there. Like you would get that in real life. You should be able to see. But yeah, as soon as that sun's in your eyes, it does throw you off a bit. Oh, thanks so much, Spark. Yeah, the map's definitely looking cool. We definitely need to sort out the greenness, though. I did not... What did I just push? Oh, World Editor. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. I'm going to push F7. There we go. Let's just drop him there. Yeah, I definitely wish I could sort the green out. Now, sometimes the green's sorted out by sorting the lights scatter out. You know, taking some of the light away. Because it's very bright. It's a bit too bright. It's meant to be the UK. But changing all the settings, I'm going to have to get used to changing all the settings again, because that itself has got very confusing. Let's jump over to World Editor anyway. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? So, they have given us a new drop-down menu to tidy up all of the icons. It's okay, taking a little bit of time to get used to. You got your defaults. Oh, okay. Some of them are in multiple ones, which is kind of crazy. Spline makes sense. Audio kind of doesn't make sense. That should have just been in an add one anyway. But yeah, here you go. There's some more things for you to get confused over there. That's something they've changed. They've also... let me get rid of this frames per second. That's going to wind me up, seeing that there. Graphics. Display, graphics, scroll down. Turn it off. Post FX. See, yeah, there's a way to change the post FX now, guys, as well. I'll show you that in a minute. Is it going to work on normal? Let's crank this back up to... Why do I keep doing that? Crank it back up to Ultra so we can get to see how cool it looks. And we've got a performance graph as well. Now, so that's a good point there, Ashley. If you go on your performance graph, you might be able to see what's tanking your performance so much. I'm sure it tells you. Well, let's just let it load up and I'll have a look, I guess. But I'm sure it tells you like percentages what's caning the VRAM the most. Because that's the thing as well. If you're capping the VRAM off in your map, it's going to kill it. But as soon as you're slightly underneath it, you'll be fine again. Let's see, available memory for me is 11.5. I have got a map that does 10. I mean, like, it gets up to 10, which is quite crazy. Right, so let's open up the performance graph. We can freeze performance, CPU, RAM, GPU usage, text, files, GPU performance. Yeah, so here you go. Can I make it go up and down? No. Hide entire under pressure underneath so much. So for me at the moment, 24% is textures and mesh. So maybe your PBR material is not set right on something, and that's tripping it out a little bit. Because they have changed graphics, they've changed foliage. So all that stuff will need adapting to the new settings. But yeah, don't really know what we're looking there, guys. But if you do, feel free to pause the screen and yeah, get geeky. Get geeky, baby. Do 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 do. Whoa, whoa. Get geeky, baby. Do 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 do. Right, let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Let's hit F11. Did you manage to sort your trees out fine? Did you load your level up and all your foliage was just yellow? Did that happen to you? You have done some tests. From what you can see, it's capping the GPU and only uses 2.1 GPU of VRAM. Even though I have more available, turn off new lighting fixes is, but it uses VRAM. It's weird. Say switching off lighting. Did you have the code in by any chance that needs to turn the lighting off and on for you? They've now adapted that. What should I do? If I add a light to this map and click on it, I don't even know what I mean. Like, you used to have to go into the info thing, didn't you? And you had to have to change all the settings to say this group now I want to turn on, off, and hit at a certain time. You can now do that within the light settings itself. Lighting, so you can turn that on, set the day and time nightness, and it would only come on during those hours. That's brilliant. It was about time they started adding stuff like that. So that's a nice, beautiful feature. Have you sort of like had a look at the reflective stuff yet? I tried making some reflective materials. Like these cat's eyes, I tried making reflective, but I'm having a little bit of issue there. I don't know if I'm going to have to make a whole new thing again in Blender and export it all properly. But I did look on the actual beamNG documentation, and it should be possible. Just textures, man, they're always a pain. They're always a pain. So we make it dark. Let's see if these cars have shine up. So look, what's going on here? Is it just got to sort itself out? Like, the bloom is just intense, isn't it? It's so intense. I should be able to see cat's eyes. Yeah, I suppose you do see them. But they're not as glowy. You should be able to see them near enough all the way up the road, considering everyone's lighting them up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is one of the whole game, by the way. My map actually had no issues on the update. By lighting, I mean lighting quality, graphic settings, I'll get you. Yeah, but lighting, there's this old, have you noticed how like comic it almost looks with the blacks? Like the blacks are almost too sharp now. I have noticed that. These trees are lighting up weird. I suppose it's not off. But yeah, you got flashed. That's going to make me laugh every time. I think I just need to turn the brightness up on that flash to make it a bit bigger. We stand here and watch the next car go off. So we actually see the, what do you call it? The flare. Good little touch. So I was hoping these little side post things had the reflective materials because they're called reflectors. But no, No, not at all. They're just constantly reflecting, so they need to be updated yet if they're going to be used for that. Are your cat's eyes using their own materials, or is it bait with the road material? No, my own little creation. I made them in Blender. They do have their own materials. The materials are baked into it. Look, there you go. There's a little one. Let me take the thing off. There's a little cat's eye for you. Let's try and get close without it. Turn the camera speed down. Just a little fun little shape. Can't make it not highlighted. Very simple, very low poly. And the idea was I made these quite a few, maybe a year or so ago. But obviously didn't have reflective materials back then. So you either had like a missive, which means the whole road would just always lighten up, even though your headlights weren't pointing at it. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to redo these so they work with the retro reflectiveness. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? But yeah, they're pretty cool. But they're really good, easy to put in as well, because you just use the object to spline tool and you highlight the decal that's already in the middle of the road, set up the right settings, and then bush, you can put it down roads very, very easily. Try turn reflective up on the cat's eyes material. Yeah, see, this is the problem though. I think I broke it. I don't know why now, but if I go into material editor, this didn't used to be the case. It used to be I have to click on it and it bring up the material, but now it doesn't find it. The material is not there. But I think I might be able to fix it. Let me have a look. If I go into my map folder, which you can't watch me do right now, I'm afraid, but I'm doing it. Is this the UK one? Yeah, this is the UK one. And if I look for my shapes and I go into my cat's eyes and then I go into this code for it, I changed some of this earlier on to try and make it match up to what it was saying on the internet. I probably shouldn't have. I don't know how to turn it back. If I oh, I know what I can do. I can just simply delete the material, or maybe move it to desktop just in case I want it back. I'm going to get rid of that material, and then I'm going to probably just start the level over again. I probably don't have to do it this way, but this is why I'm doing it. New picture, by the way. Look how cool that looks. I love the look of that. That's where we are now with the flash of the speed camera. I think it came out really well. Do I want to make changes to this map? Probably. I can't even remember what I did. Let's have a look, shall we? So I'm going to reload the map, and then hopefully it will rebuild the material list in the CSCS file, you know, the materials.file. And then we can muck about with it again and have a little look, because I would love it to work. I even made some new materials for it. So it's got metallic, it's got ambient occlusion, it's got normals, obviously the default base color, and I saw it's got something else as well. Spectacle, whatever that one is. But where's that one even go? Because it's obviously the reflectiveness of some sort. Is it displacement? No, displacement is the height map, isn't it? We'll have a look. You can maybe know when we have a look. Right, so they're here anyway. Look, here's some cat's eyes. If we put the car down like this, and then we'll turn the car's headlights on. Done it again. Go back. Go back. Headlights just onto normal. So like in theory you should be able to see the ones on the left, but you see the ones on the right from the headlights reflecting it. That's in theory. Also, if you notice headlights, these are on. You should be able to tell that they're on, even though it's bright daylight. They definitely need to sort this. I think it's obviously the power, the bend, you know, the curvature. They need to sort that out with the exposure thing, because it's, on the bright side it's just too bright, and the dark side it's just really dark. So they need to settle the curves out. I think that's what needs to happen. Right, environment. So we go to night time. They should be a bit brighter further down, I reckon. So I need to try and work out to go a bit further down. But they are, I think they are reflecting light. Maybe go darker. Yeah, look, oh, they are reflective. You think, look, they're only shining up. Only shining up where the headlights are. So they do work. If we keep going down, they should eventually just disappear. Oh, okay, so they are sort of doing their job. That is cool. That's going to make driving at night time, like on country roads, pretty damn sick. Oh, did you see the meteorite? Where's the Milky Way? Stars, man. So these are the real stars. So like, if you looked up where we are in the UK, where we put these coordinates in, there's the Milky Way, I think, innit? That mist there. Or was that a cloud? Not sure. That's pretty darn sick. And if you didn't know, people, you can put your constellations up in the world editor. So if you go to world editor and you go click on your clouds, sky, click on your clouds. Wait, is it your clouds? Do I need to be in daytime? No. Is it clouds or is it sun sky? Sun sky. There we go. You can turn on, obviously, your stars. Douche. But you can also turn on the Milky Way. I don't know where the Milky Way is at the moment. But you can turn on your constellations. How cool is that? You can actually do your own little constellation deep dive. Set it to wherever you want in the real world. But you can leave that on. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it on. But that's a cool feature they've added. Meteorites, obviously. Just in case you didn't know, that was a thing. Anyway, dizzy. But this is a bit annoying. Look how bright that whiteness is on the road. It's a bit too much, isn't it? It's a bit too much. And if you muck about with the overexposure, and make it look good at night time, so you go back to daytime. The daytime's too dark, which is quite irritating. But let me jump into my car. You gonna let me jump in my car? Just see, throws me. Or what are you doing, game? Put me in the car. There we go. How bright is that? Bit much, innit? Bit much. But then if you go to your environment, no. So we go to settings, display, EV compression. So this is the how much this new exposure thing is implemented. So you can crank it up, which I think makes it look better, is it? When you crank it up? I can't remember. Let it settle. Let it settle and do its thing. So it's looking a bit more realistic, but not going as far anymore. And obviously you go completely opposite end, which is just like super bright. I don't know, it's almost like it's a bit much in it. I tend to think like 0.5 is not bad, but then when you go to daytime, it's not as good still. And obviously when you jump out the car, it all settles and changes again. So yeah, the auto exposure is kind of blowing my mind a little bit. It's a bit much. Anyway, let's go back to daytimeness. I do love these clouds though. Look at that. That looks cool. Not the clouds itself. I mean like just the whole sunset thing itself. This sort of tone, not too bad. But in daytime, the clouds look a bit crap, don't they? Where's the detail? Oh, I see they're not too bad this time. They're sort of loaded in okay. They're just a bit blurry. Do you not feel like you're squinting at the clouds? What's the shape? So the thing is, I think the clouds, aren't they just made out of lots of squares? That's why they're called vertices or whatever. So I think like it's blurry squares basically just floating around. Yeah, you can't really see it there, but if you have, I think I had a reflection on a car. But obviously didn't have the filters working. Oh, where's the car gone? Oh no, I've got lost on my own map. I'm over here. Let's see if the reflections are still sorted. Where's the car? There it is. The reflections were going over the boot. They were very square, very pixelated. Let's see if I can find any reflections. Oh no, they're fixed a bit. Oh no, can you see it? The squares on the edges? That's how the clouds are made. Just lots and lots of squares. And obviously there's a bit of mass that makes the squares move about and then get pushed about. But yeah, because of that, it's very blurry. There's no real definition to them, but it's okay. They're better than what they were. I'd love the shadows on the ground. They was missing that for a long time. But is it me, guys? Or do the clouds seem to be in a giant circle around the map most of the time? It's probably something I just got to sort out in the settings. But that's winding me up. I want to see the clouds cover the map more. The shadows go over more rather than sit into the edge. Obviously, that can be adjusted in the settings, but there's just a bit of fine-tuning that's needed. If you want them to be more obvious, you can use a little bit of old methods. Use just a little bit of emission on the cat's eyes. Yeah, but then it's always glowing up. That was the problem I didn't like. That's how I had it working previously. But I think it would be a case of now, hopefully I destroyed that material and that these now work. Darn it. Why? Oh, poopy face. I could probably just make a new folder. Because this is how you want to be able to change these settings. Or you have to do it in the code. I don't want to have to do it in the code. What's now in the files? Because it had no material thing here before. There's still no material thing. Let me try this. Asset browser. Where are you? Load all these assets. Oh, that was quick. Go back to my shapes. Do you want to see one of these? Should we see these are still working? Oh no. I've got to unzip them. Pick one. Someone say a number. First one say a number. First person say a number, we'll open it. First one put a number in the chat. Someone put a number in the chat. Any number will do. 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're clapping number 4. Let's export this. What have we got? I don't know. We don't know. Let's have a look. Why is this happening as well? I want to refresh. I want to refresh my directory. We're open number 4 as well. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you can't see this as well, can you? You can't see the files. Basically, just these aren't opening it. So I've got 2 of them opened up, but now this isn't working. Right, can we go back? Animated stuff. Got my new ones open. Why has that changed? Why can't I right click and refresh the window anymore? Is there a new way to do it? That's restores filteredness. I don't want to do that. Folder type, asset types. Don't want to do that. All. Probably didn't want to click that. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to click that. Uh-oh. What have I just done there? Animated stuff. Okay. Woo! Right. Well, that's irritating. Maybe. Why is it not? If you don't know, people, we used to be able to right click and refresh the directory. But now it's not letting me do that. On any of these. This shows tree. Reload collections. No. Click on it. Oh. Refresh folder. No, it's create a new folder. Refresh directory. I found it. You got to click over here now. You can't click on the main window. Right. Strange, but at least I know. So we're going into Ibiza and we're gonna have a party. Whoa! Oh, these are in their own little folders as well. Oh my gravy. How detailed did I do these? They still work. Woo! What's up, bro? I made these ages ago. Let's see what number 4 is. Let's see what number 4 is. It is a guy that's clearly on a mission. That one wasn't too good, I'm afraid. Or is it just because he's wearing such dark clothes? I don't know. We'll do one more. I've not seen this in so long. Clapping glide, standing, waving. We'll do waving. We're unlocked a waving one. Export. Refresh directory. Art. Don't know why it does this now. Shapes, animated. Waving. Woohoo! He's just looking the wrong way. Anyway, there's some fun assets for you that I've made before in the past. We'll throw them around the map every so often. I'm quite shocked they worked. And I'm pretty sure I've done the LOD on them as well. They should stop animating. Or do something. No, they're still doing their thing. Still doing it. Still doing it. Right, they're still doing it. Okay, so I shouldn't use those assets. Too many of them, because they don't have LOD built into them at the moment. Which is not groovy. Something that I'll have to build into them if I plan to use them anymore. Right, so what were we doing? Right, cat's eyes. This thing. You don't work anymore, apparently. Let's try it. Materials. Cat's eyes. Go for it. No. Right, I'm going to make a new one. So basically, all I'm going to do is go into my files. I'm going to create a new folder and call new cat's eyes. And open that as a new folder. I'm going to go into the old cat's eyes. I'm going to grab the new images I made for it. Which is not that one. So that one, that one, that one, that one. You wait till you see these images. They look hilarious. So you guys can be copied over here. We can copy the DEA over. We're going to give that a new name. Cat's eyes retro. That sounds right for it. Retro. I don't think that's about retro, right? Right, so now we can go into assets. We can refresh the directory again. Have I got any cup of tea left? I think I might have to go grab some tea. I'm out of cup of tea. I'm out of cup of tea. Well, I hope that's not stopped you guys smashing the like button. Feel free to read the little script below. If you love maps, go visit my Patreon and go get yourself some free maps. In fact, you should all be doing that because I've got a massive 8K map for you to go download. If you ain't got it yet, Ashley, visit the Patreon in the description. I was hoping actually to put it in the description this time. Let me know if it's in there. I uploaded a brand new 8K map because all the other maps got broken. I thought I'd quickly smash out something and stick it out there. It's really rough around the edges. It's literally just MapNG, and then I used the mapping tool to make it, and then a little bit of alterations here and there to give it UK driving styles. It's an IRL, so it's from the real world. It's from someone in the Lake District. And it is pretty fun. We're going to take a look at it later. But that one is completely up for free at the moment. There will be a Patreon version where I work on it a bit more and make it a bit more polished and put missions and careers and stuff into it. That'll be for the paid people. And the free one will just be a blank one that they can take themselves and make it their own. If you want a UK-based map ready to go, go download it and start making one. Anyway, let's do some actual stuff that I was meant to be doing. Shapes. New cat eyes. DAE. Scrap view in there. Now, isn't there going to be a way to upload all these materials to this thing properly? Because they've all got the right names. But they're not named right for beamNG to recognize it. They've got to be called a certain thing for beamNG to go, hey, I can deal with that for you. Right, material editor. This better work this time. I'm going to blow my cheese. So this one. Darn it. Why does that stop working? So we've made a new cat's eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and we can't work on it still. Rendering dynamic. Disabled render objects for static objects. That's annoying. It used to pop up. And the fact I've made a new file for it should mean it should be popping up. Maybe it's the material. It doesn't like the material. Oh, we've already used the material, haven't we? Which has already got some code built behind it. Right, so I think I need to rename all these new ones. So that's the wrong folder. I want to be a new cat's eyes. The F2, put a N in front of all these. That's where I've messed up there. It's reading the other materials that are linked to the other objects. So let's change these so they all match still. I'll have to rechange this one. Am I? No, that one should be fine. And then we will probably just delete that. Reload the level. Just to try and be safe. Put no as changes. So it's going to get rid of our little animated geezers, but that's fine. We can get rid of those. And we're going to move on. I might go make myself a cup of tea soon. What sort of beverages tonight, people? What are you drinking? I know it's a Friday. You can tell me what you got in your hand right now. Maybe there's a wine. Hey, maybe it's a whiskey you're going. Maybe it's on the lagers. Or maybe you don't drink. You just got your better half next to you. Which is, I feel sorry for them if you're making them listen to me. I always need to steal some car tuning. I tried tuning one of these up, and it's pretty bad. Twisted sweet tea. That sounds yummy. Yeah, Fern, how you doing, mate? Sweet tea and rum. That sounds nice. That's like a proper like party drink. Sweet tea. Is that like iced tea? I'm guessing in it. It's like a cold tea, a sweet tea. Or are you saying that you got like 10 sugars in a cup of tea and you put some rum in there as well? Right. Let's set the car back up for these reflectives. And we're going to have these ones as our generic ones that hopefully was tested working. And then we can have the new ones, hopefully, as long as I've done this properly this time. And we can change the settings on the new ones, hopefully. This better work. Right, so have you now made a material directory? You've still not done it. Which is quite annoying. I don't think it's worked again, guys. Yeah, it's got the wrong materials on. So let's cry. Just a little, people. Just cry a little. And then think. What's doing it? Am I going to have to I'm going to have to open it in beamNG, in Blender, and reload it through. I think I might have to, which is boring for you guys because you don't get to see this stuff. You're just looking at a menu. I suppose I could show you Blender though. That shouldn't be a problem. We can show you Blender. Let's find somewhere to share it with you. Blender. Boom. When it decides to load up. Is it loading up? Loading up Blender? Are you going to show Blender or you just go show everyone a ginormous black screen? What are you doing? Right, I'm going to have to do this a bit of a weird way. Let me put my thing in first, my cat's eye. And then I'll share the window. The cat's eye's in. Import object. Very tiny little thing. And I got two of them apparently in here. I baked the material last time as well. I do not remember how I baked materials, so this could be interesting. I'm probably not going to end up baking the material. Oh no, I already got baked materials. But technically this should go well. I don't know. We'll find out. This could go horrible. Right. Am I even sharing the right screen yet? No, I don't want to share that one. We want to share this one. Right. Okay, so we go into this. No materials set. Okay, that's probably good. What's this? The bottom half. And then the top half. Okay. We can do this. I have a little bit of faith in myself. Right, materials. Grab material. Image texture. Open. We need to go through files. Current. And then I'm going to go into levels, UK map, art, shapes, then new cat eyes. And then, oh, you're uploading the material. Where's the base material? I don't know what it's called this, but this is the base material. Why would it be called that? Makes no sense. Whoa, and it's gone straight on exactly where I need it. That's pretty good, that. But then we need to now rename it, whatever this is. There. Okay. And now I'm going to go into my files. I would like to go into my files, but I don't want to show everyone in my files. Is it going to matter? I feel like I need to go into beamNG again as well. I'm going to leave this level. So beamNG is a bit weird when you put things in and out. Do I need to leave this level? No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All I've got to do is probably delete this file. Or do I just I've got another one of it. It's not a problem. We'll delete that file. And then in Blender, I'm going to export this. This is the old version of Blender, hence why we still got DAE and stuff. We're going to go to the current. We're going to go to levels. We're going to find this one. Art, shapes, new cat's eyes. It's not in there yet, so this is going to be the new one. Cat, new eyes. There we go. Export. Only got the one layer on, but we'll hopefully be able to put this on in beamNG. Let's shrink that down. Refresh you. So that's the new stuff. No materials should be linked anymore. So then we should be able to go into World Editor. I made it, mate. I made it. I made it in in Blender. Well, you just saw me grab it from there. Right, so back here. New cat's eyes. Refresh directory. New objects. Cat's new eyes. Let it do its thing. It looks like it built materials. Guys, we could be on it. We could be on here. Shape it so it's facing the right way. And then material editor. Yay! We did it. We did it. Yeah, save. Save anyways. Does not bother me. So now we want to go back into our car. Car settings, please. Put your lights on. Don't work in the daytime, but then as soon as you turn the environment to nighty time, they're on magically. How strange. Right, so. To me, they look like they're working exactly the same as the other ones anyway. This one being white. Oh, these ones broken now. No, they've still got some reflectiveness. Not much. Let's see if we can make it better. Right, reflecto. Oh, wrong thing. I sort of want another one of these. Let's straighten it up a little bit. I want another one of these a little bit far away. We'll sort of see what's going on. Turn the speed down. Like, this thing should get glary. That's how it'll look like in the thing. Let's turn that down. So yeah, I can barely see that. It needs to be brighter. That's Via. Do you mind if I can have that? 30. Long as you're smashing that like button and you're sharing it around and you give me 20 quid, I'm sure we can sort something out. yeah, it's simple, man. Let's work on it. Let's try and get it working better, and then, yeah, let's see why not. I'll put it up as on the Patreon as a little freebie. Maybe entice you to come buy things from the Patreon. I do need to do my own assets pack eventually. Right, so we're going to switch to version 1.5. And now we're going to fill in all this. So we've got a metallic layer. We've got a normals layer. But I don't think these are all correct, you know. I'm sure they need updating a bit. Why is the normal so weird looking? It's made it transparent. Was that because it's seeing it through the floor? So you're seeing it through the floor almost. Seeing it through the decals. It's a bit strange. No, not that button. This button. Right. So that's like almost what you want it to feel like. It's glowing. Obviously that's doing that because we got it selected. Speed, sometimes this camera is all over the place. So let's carry on adding more layers. So roughness. Do we have a roughness? We have a roughness. And again, we got warnings. 2 issues. PNG without texture, cooker, suffix. Dot normal dot data levels new cat eye roughness, slow texture format GFX. So they all need to be rewritten in a better code that beamNG likes. Don't know what that code is. I need to work it out. And then I think we've got ambient occlusion. Did we do them all? Did that one? Did that one? Did that one? Done. Where's the ambient occlusion? Did I not cover that over? It's spectacular. Where's that one go? Anyone knows where this one goes? It's well, the only one that's left is opacacy, and surely that's not that. It has to do with her fleckness. I don't know. Should we stick it in there? See what happens. See if it makes it happy or not. Probably not. And then I'm confused where this other file is. So give me a second. Let me turn that back to beamNG stuff. Let me see if I can see the other file. There's that one. And there's that one. Roughness. Yeah, where's my ambient occlusion? I'm sure I had ambient occlusion. Roughness. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Oh no, that is right. Oh, there it is. There you are, you little fella. Let's put you in there and let's change your name to have a capital N at the start. Yeah, that would do. And then when we go into here, we can then find ambient occlusion on here. Can we right click here? We can't right click this one. Right click this one. Oh, no. Right click this. No. Right, cancel. Go into here. Right click. There we go. Refresh directory. That's given us our ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion. There we go. Got them all. In the next tab below, there is a... Oh, okay. Advanced properties. Emissions. Clear coat. Base color palette map. I don't see it. Is it meant? Is that version 1 maybe? Do you think? Is it obviously not meant for that one? Color emissions used to texture. Blah blah blah. Right. So try the next tab. Do you mean this thing up here? What do you mean next tab? Advanced layers? No. Animation properties, not going to be that. And there's not going to be additional information. Which I think I need to type in beamNG and vehicle. That's not how you spell fucking vehicle, is it? Excuse the language. Oh my days. How can I just spell vehicle again? I know it's close. Yeah, I don't know it's close. Vehicle. Is it the I missed out? It was, wasn't it? I know it's my weird thing. I can read words sometimes. Just throwing them out there. I don't trust myself. Alright, vehicles. Ground model. I'm going to put rumble strip. As we found out the other day, it makes noises. So when you run over it, hopefully it'll make a rumble strip noise when you go over it. Animation. I'm going to leave that. Alternation map. Don't need that. Image sequence. We don't need that. That'd be quite funny. Clear coat is not the thing. Let's smash some save buttons. I want this in the distance to get almost as bright as this front one. But the thing is, I'll change this. Oh, it has made it brighter. Has it? It's done something. But it should be glowing. I'll show you, actually, this is what I should do as well. Why have I not done this? This might work. This is maybe how I'm meant to do it. Okay. I have used some extra brain power here for you all. I feel like I need to really go for that cup of tea I've been talking about the last 10 minutes. If not, it's been 20 minutes. Vehicles. Vehicle selector. This bad boy. Anyone would do. Kind of want the white one. Yeah, we'll get the white one. Spawn new. Go back into F11. Get my little coney and put him there. Why? Oh, there we go. That's what it should be doing. See the blurriness? That's what we want this thing to end up like. So, I'm thinking, hopefully, we can click speed. Sometimes this camera sort of keeps resetting itself. Is that going to let me select this? Select the darn thing. I was hoping it was really going to let me select that. Why can't I select the vehicle? Oh, that's because I'm not selecting this. Ignore me. I think if I do this, there we go. Oh, it's got license plate as one of its materials. Do you think I could just set that to license plate? And then we'll have our reflector. Now, ideally, it'd be nice to set up properly. License plate. Okay, is that metallic, default metallic? I'm just trying to look at all the codeness now. Maybe we should choose this deflector. There we go. We've got the baked image. It's got a metallic map. It's got the normal map. It's got the roughness map. Ambient inclusion map. We got all those. They're all set to 1. They've all got the generic settings. 1, 1, scale 2. I don't think that matters. And then no mission, no clear coat or anything by the looks of it. None of that. And then we got retro reflectiveness down to 0. All zeros there. Oh, they've got a number up here, 255. That might be something to remember. That's -1 there. Intense emissions. If enabled, the material multiplies the color value by the sim. Yeah, okay. Keep that in mind. Reflect the clear coat's down to 0. Well, that's a thing. No, it looks like it's normal. Animations, don't need to touch that. It's got cast a shadow on. This is a new button. Intensity. Subsurface intensity. And yeah, look, beamNG and vehicle. I'll put them down there. Reflective mode is level. Okay. Non-material doesn't use any reflective information. Level material reflects information about the level. Nothing on the ground material, but that's fine. We don't need that. So we go into here. I need to go get a drink, guys. I need to go get a drink, otherwise we're going to be doing this forever. Can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I'm under the map. I'm just going to hit the spawn car button and hope it spawns some traffic in. I wouldn't mind looking at some traffic lights at some point as well. We might do that. Teach myself how to do the traffic lights. Hey, Fern, have you got speed cameras on your map? I've got speed cameras on my map. If you want to know how to do it, go check out my recent video where I show you guys how to put speed traps on your map. Now, where is everyone? It's night time. You should have your headlights on. I cannot see. Okay, I'm just going to have to change it, aren't I? I think I'm back under the map again. I am. I'm nowhere near any cars. I went miles away. We'll do this. Put it at night time. Has it even spawned any cars? Where are the cars? Did I not spawn them in? I was positive I spawned some traffic in. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, I'm glad you watched it. Well, hey, hope you smashed that like button. I can be shouting these things. I hope you smashed that like button. How you doing? How are we doing? We are doing well, thank you. Just having a little explore around beamNG, new things and new concepts. We're currently working on reflective, trying to get the reflective stuff to work. I wonder if I'm going to have to restart maybe the map, or maybe restart the level, something like that, to get it all recognized in the beamNG world. That might be a thing. I hope you guys do come back. I haven't actually changed the settings still. Why have they not got their lights on? Put your headlights on. There they are. They look weird. Lights going off and on. Oh, I'll be back soon, guys. I'm going to get myself a drink. Do you, by any chance, have 0.38? Are you having some troubles? You can literally just go to Steam and download an older version. Do it that way. And just call them 2 different names. Well, people can't handle the new update. You can just turn the new stuff off. Some bits you can just turn off. And you've probably got mods or something that's breaking it. Yeah, go to, I can't remember how you do it. In Steam, when you go to download, you can choose to download older version. I think, do you right click, manage, or something like that? I can't remember. Right click on your library. There is ways to do it. Just quickly Google it. Google will tell you, it'll give you a more definitive answer than me telling you how to do it. It might even be on beamNG's website, download the old, but you can do it. There's an official way to download the old version and have it installed. You can even install it to a different directory, so you have different copies of beamNG installed on your computer. I'm pretty sure Terry beamNG does that anyway, just because he always breaks them. That I do not know then. And don't forget the 0.8, they've slowly been giving you updates without you guys realizing. Like it got to like 0.86 or something like that before it even got fully updated. Those tail lights are ginormously way too, like, mentally too bright. So, oh, we fixed your headlights, guys. Crank it up 100% for you. Mental. Got the tea. I got a cup. Oh, who's causing all the traffic? Who's causing all the traffic? What are you doing? People aren't going to enjoy you just being like that. Right, I can't. God, oh. I am probably going to. Oh my god, bright. Intense delay. I think the delay's a bit weird as well. I'm not sure I like the delay in the light. I know your eyes do focus anyway, but our eyes will focus anyway in the game. You know, if you look at a dark spot of a game, your eyes will start to focus to a little dark spot, even though it's coming from a whole TV. That's what it's designed to do. Bloop. So, I'm thinking before we crack on with the material, we probably should restart the game. Restart my fire. Do 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 do. I hope I do get like copyright for things like that. That'd be quite weird. Restart my game. How's people enjoying this new window? Yes, do save. Okay. You know what I mean? The new. What would you call the new UI? That's it. I suppose that's what you'd call it. But like some things is like, oh, okay, that's where it is. That makes sense. And to me, it's like it's taking like 3 or 4 clicks to do something that used to take 2 clicks. It's like, why have you made things harder? We don't want you to make things harder. There's that guy, the animated guy that we dragged in. There he is in his other background. Mate, I wish we never got copyright for musicness. That's why you don't hear my music anymore, by the way. In the background of my video, of this video, of my streams, is because someone decided, hey, I'm going to hit that copyright button and try and get some of your royalties, or at least to put your royalties on hold. Very sad, very annoying. Right, we need to get these reflective lights working. They're literally like, they shine for ages away. I tried doing this before even reflective things was a thing. I didn't realise that you couldn't actually have reflective objects in beamNG. So, why did it take him so long to have that as a thing? Relight my toaster. The toaster's gone out now. Can you make my bread brown? Reload my toaster. You got to relight my toaster. My light is gone out. Relight my toaster. Redonkulous. You're about the UI. Sorry, I just moved some windows about. I completely did not see what time you put that up. But I'm guessing it's the UI. Right, you there. You there. So we see if it's changed. All right, let's get to the other thing as well. Vehicles. Vehicles. Selected vehicles. It's just so weird. Oh, that's an anchored one. That's a floppy one. Is that right? What? Small arrows. We'll try a different one. We'll put the stripes in this time. Spawn new. Now drive. Go. 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 Where's its engine? It ain't got an engine. Right, okay. Let's go into the world editor. Trip out the game because we went underneath the map. let's come back out of World Editor because we didn't turn the headlights on. And push the wrong button in the radial window. And we're not in the right vehicle. And now we can turn the lights on. So why is that not glowing a little bit? You've got lights. I know they're not close, but they should be illuminated a little bit. They didn't use cluster rendering before now. They do, and so direct reflective objects are possible. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. I think there's a lot of things they've not got in this game that other games have got. Like this, it's just the lighting. It just wanted to stop looking like a kid's game. I want some real tones in here. I need to sort out this grass again. It's just too green. It's probably correct in some ways, but once you've got shadows and stuff, it's just too vibrant. Too much saturation going on. Like this a pop compared to the grass, and the grass is almost the same poppiness. Anyway, let's. You'd be making it brighter, wouldn't you? Right environment. Nighttime. Now you're glowing. This is still not glowing. It's still not glowing. We could even maybe tilt it up. Why is the camera just going super fast? Grab that. Smash that. Do this. Twist this. That's the sort of glowiness we want. Well, maybe not that emissive. Has it got some sort of glow going on? You know what I mean? It's like sort of glowing. It is doing it. Is it just too much of a small object, do you think? Well, then I should be able to make it glow a lot more. Are you laughing at my toaster song? I've now got that stuck in my head. All I can hear is, relight my toaster. See, like, why do I want that? I'm feeling a bit hungry. I didn't actually look at these buttons to properly design. There's the emissive one. It's all glow. We don't want it all to glow. 255, that was a thing. Where's that colour stuff gone? Oh, wait a minute, what? Are we on the right one? Cat eye new. And it's not saved my materials. Did I not save my materials? Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Cat eyes new. Maybe you can use an emissive map some way. I'm trying to avoid using a emissive map because it only wanted to be on when headlights are facing towards it. Yeah, I definitely messed up by. This is the right one, isn't it? New cat's eye. Yeah. Whoops. I don't think I saved my fail last time, which is this button here. I didn't hit this. So let me just reload these back up again. Metallic. There's you. Normal path. Come on, give me a break. That's you. And then we got the roughness. And then we didn't have that one, and we did have ambient occlusion. We don't know where the spectacle one goes. You watch that be the one we need. No, I'm sure it's the same. It's just like roughness. As like, yeah, material reflectiveness. Car shadows, yeah, we don't care about that. Receive shadows, I guess. We don't need it to be alpha or any sort of size thing. Don't know what this is. That's a new one. Subsurface intensity. God knows. Reflective, no. I wanted this on level. Edit, I don't know what that's all about. This was beamNG. Let's see if my memory's right. VH. No. V-I-H. No. V-I-K-I-E-L. That does not look right. Oh, yeah, V-H-I. Yeah, that's it. V-H-I-C-E-L. That looks more right. Vehicle. No. Vehicle. Vehicle. No, that's not right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. My bloody head. And then we had a rumble strip. Blah, blah, blah. None of that. That's all fine. Animations, advanced properties, base color misses. Emission map. So you mean this thing here? The others don't have it. This doesn't have it. We'll save this and then we'll have a look at that one. Save anyway. What are you crying about? The selected object has no material. It does though. Why is it? No. Maybe that's why it broke. We saved it. It didn't like it. So maybe it didn't like the files I'm trying to use. Not happy with unexpected sublocal format, metallic map, unexpected PCB4 grayscale. So it's got the wrong metallic maps and stuff. They're not correct. I'm guessing that's what's wrong with it. Maybe we can use this back, yeah. I think I'm going to have to make some new cat's eyes with some proper materials. Which means doing a bit of research and working out what they probably should be exported as. All I've got to do is probably take them to... Yeah, I can't be bothered to work that out right now. That's annoying. That's annoying. Oh no, it's got... What? Come back up. But it's saved in. But it said it weren't working a second ago. Unless I managed to click on something else. Okay, we're fine. Makes no sense, but we're fine. Clear cloak, clear roughness, path, base color palette map. That's the same as that. That's the same as that. This, I want to go up. Ah. Let's make it more shiny. So this is the color. Black does all colors. But we can make it focus on a certain color. Now, I don't know what white would be. Anyone know what white is in RGB? Does it go up to, what number do these go up to? 255? So do you reckon it's got to be 255, 255, 255? Oh my God. I'm a genius. I didn't know that, guys. I just made it up. I just made it up. I got it right. What a guess. I just thought, you know, what's the highest number I've seen? 255. Okay. Maybe white's a complete opposite spectrum to what the black is. And we did it. Awesome. Added all the colors to get 255. That's made it a bit brighter. For some reason, the black bit that doesn't shine, is shining up brighter than the white bit. Not gonna moan. Not gonna moan. Right, anything else we can tweak? Because we've obviously got metallic. There's a metallic setting as well, isn't there? Okay, it's not really making any difference to this strength. That's fine. We've got a roughness. Make it less rough. Not really doing anything. Where's my tea? Is it drinkable now? Ah! Yes, I just knocked my tea. It didn't go flying though. We're all good. Z-wide? No, it's not doing anything. Reflect shadows. Double-sided. Don't think that really matters. That's not really done anything. But I think that's worked though. Oh, God, it's delicious. I wonder if the tires will actually read going over it. Right, so save all of this. Does a weird thing, but it's still working. Cool. So we have a quick look at this one. How do we do this again? Right, you're a vehicle, aren't you? That's how we do it. Grab this vehicle. He's got a definer and a license plate. So it's done the same sort of way. Obviously, license plate is meant to be like... Maybe license plate like a clear coat that goes over the top and makes it shiny. I bet it is. I bet it is. So I will need to learn all this, by the way, guys, because eventually I'm going to make some UK-style street signs. Maybe we'll start that later. We'll start trying to go into Blender. We'll try and see how hard it is to make some poles and stuff and then bake materials. That'll be quite interesting. Something I've always wanted to learn. So this one hasn't got vehicle or anything written underneath. Interesting. Oh, that's a license plate though, isn't it? Does this one have the vehicle written underneath? Yes, so that's probably why that does that. Okay. So there's a license plate having reflective materials. 50-50. Black, so it reflects everything. It has all colours. That's true to live people, by the way. Black, you would think is the absence of all colours, but it's not. It's every colour. Or is it the other way around? Crap. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So black is all the colours put in there. White is the absence of colours. And when you see a colour like green, it's because green is actually missing from black. And that's why you can see the green. Green actually isn't there. It's the color. It's the only color that's not there, and that's why you see green. How weird's that? That's how lights work. It blew my mind up. And there's also when you the lights. It's hard. I'm not gonna get into it. I was going to tell you about particles and lights and like you can see metals in the sky and rainbows and I don't know. It's too hard to me to even remember myself. It's been a while since I even thought of that. But it's an interesting thing, light. Very interesting. The spectrum, shall we say? The spectrum is very interesting. More spectrums. Right. Okay. That is that. So I think now we should be able to just click on one of these, which is cat eye. Now, if we just type everywhere up here called cat eye. We want to get you out of my way. Get you out of the way. We choose all the cat eyes that we've got already. Highlight all them. Why are you not letting me highlight all them properly? What's up? Did I grab something I'm not meant to? It should be okay. It should let me grab all these. There's a lot I don't want to... That's it. That's what it grabbed last time. So we grab these first. And then we can go into here. We can go back one. We can go back one. A new cat's eyes. New cat's eye. New... Not happy because I've got so many things open. Open this folder. Open this folder. Oh, open that one. Why is it? Maybe it's just done like the cat eyes ones. Oh, now it did it. It did it. And then open that. Right. All of these ones have been converted. Good. Right. So let's grab the other ones. Make sure nothing pops up like a file, apparently. Okay. Grab all these. And do the same thing again. And watch it freak out. Okay, this time I wasn't so upset. There. And then for some reason this file is now empty. So what have you done with you? Where have you put you? These are obviously all the groups that they were in. Oh no. So how do you collapse this? I'm sure there's a new button they added. Or you can just do something. Collapse all scene tree. Yeah, I don't want to do that by hand again. A question: can I create an entire map with the world editor or not? You always need external stuff, like for your materials. Like the world editor's not just going to pop out some random material for her. So even if you wanted to do it, I suppose that you could use the materials that beamNG's got. Do you mean the only problem you've got is a height map? But then technically, you can just go borrow a height map from another map and just mold it. So in your to be truthful, yes, yeah. Can you create an entire map with the world editor or not? Yes, yes, you can. Yeah, I guess so. Wow. You need to do some coding, I guess, wouldn't you? You'd be able to make it, but eventually it would be limited. There'll be limitations when you want to start doing things. That's for sure. Let me just enjoy my cup of tea, guys. Any more questions? I'll be happy to answer. Just sit here for 5 minutes while I enjoy my cup of tea, chatting to you guys. And then we'll decide our next move. Because I think we've just done this one. I think this one's now fixed and done. I will try and turn it into a nice little package for you all. And then you're about to go over to the Patreon. Join as a free member. And I'll put my little cat eyes on there for you. This is going to be just the one version of the white ones. But there will be a pack in the paid version, which will contain all the other colours needed, so you can have motorways. So I think there's going to be an orange one, a red one, and a green one. So you'll have 4 different colours to play about with. And if you really want to go crazy, why not? Let's have RGB. No, I don't know how to do RGB. I probably could do. I imagine there's maybe like an RGB setting somewhere. How could you do that? I imagine you can have some automation set on the light, on the things. I'm not sure. We do need to put some street lights on at some point, though. Where do we... But do I want to put street lights all over the dual carriageway? Probably not. But then sometimes they have street lights in the busy parts of dual carriageways, because we will have two services on this map eventually. I'm in the material editor and don't see the reflective settings. Have you converted it to version 1.5? I'll wait to see if you've done that. So at the top, on the at the very top somewhere, it would say your PR for that material specifically. I don't mean like the whole map, because you should be on the other one anyway. PBR materials. I didn't. So yeah, each material, when it's a new one, I think you have to upgrade it. I'll show you what I mean. I'm sure you know. I think you've already figured it out, but yeah, here. So what version is this material being read under? Which is strange, because obviously my whole map's 1.5, but I'm guessing there's... I'm guessing there's ways for it to have older versions still within the new ones. Must be. And then when you've got that, you'll find all these change, don't they? You scroll most of the way down above animations, and there you'll find your reflectiveness. Of course, I think 1 is really reflective, 0 is not so reflective, which is quite strange, because obviously roughness... If you drag it down, it makes it more shiny. Then if you drag it up, I suppose because it's how rough it is, isn't it? So 1 is super rough, 1 is not rough, so it would be shiny. Whereas this one, we're talking about reflective factor. Okay, ignore me. That does make sense then. It does make sense. I looked into my map. Really bit a Rally. Oh my God, Rally Bear Island, but the new sky wasn't there. Any tips how to get it back? Yeah, 1 second. I'll show you. At the top, you have the circle with a little plus button in. Yeah, click that, and there you go. Clouds. basic. I think it's is it cloud layers or basic clouds? I think it's just basic clouds, isn't it? Let me have a quick look. Let you know which one you want. No, it's cloud layers. Just add a cloud layer in, and you're good to go. That's it. And there's some secret settings for the clouds, by the way, people. And in fact, there's some secret settings for all the rendering, post-rendering. Post-rendering stuff, obviously, that happens afterwards. Let me just delete this thing. That don't need to be anymore. And I'm pretty sure these will work now, guys. Yeah, look at that. That's more like it. And they fade out the further away. Look how far away the car is. That's more like it. Now, they are some cat's eyes. Yes. That is wicked. That is an effect. Oh, ace. Obviously, they're a bit small. It's a bit hard for the game to register there's something there. But that is a touch I'm super happy with. I tried cloud layer already, but it didn't change a thing. I don't want to mess up my game trying to experiment. So, try if you want. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but the new thing to play around with is render components. So in here, and these you can save. I'll tell you how to save these as well, so you've got them for yourselves in the future. But if you're having some troubles with your own custom maps and the lighting, you might want to come in here and mess about with some of this stuff. So you've got your natural focus to the game. But say those trees were too focused in, you could hold control, click there. I think you can pump up past it's recommended to 350. Sharpness, say you didn't want the sharpness fall off. So, you can put the debug mode on as well, which shows you exactly where it's all working in. So near blurriness is that in your foreground. Your far blurriness is everything beyond that green line. If you want to move that green line closer, it's this thing. And then you want to make that green line thinner, it's the aperture of the camera. So if you do that, your blur and your clean vision is going to be quite close together. So obviously if you make it a bit wider, probably something like that's not too bad, considering I was going to bump this up to maybe at 300. So that's put it quite far away. I can see a bit of the blackness still there, so maybe I'll bump it a little bit further. Let's go 340. That's not too bad, and then I can adjust this where I want it. I don't know. It's up to you guys how you mess around with it. You can increase the blurriness, go off debug mode. Oh, ouch! Blind yourself hugely, and then you can mess about how sharp you feel like it should be compared to your map, depending how big and far your map is and stuff. It's close blurriness. There's no harm. A little bit of blurriness in the foreground. You don't want to go crazy with it, but you can add a little bit. Not everyone's eyesights are perfect, and sometimes those blacks are a bit too sharp, personally. So yeah, I'm thinking something like that. Not too bad. Right. HDR. Read this. Changes won't be saved. This is only for testing purposes. So unfortunately, can't do anything for HDR, and I don't have the right graphics card. I don't think. No, right TV monitor. For HDR to work, you have to have the right monitor. Even then, you have to have a proper good quality one. So SSAO, that's the graphics thing, filtering, the space with stuff. No, ambient occlusion, that's what it is. Okay. So we can have high. Oh, that looks a bit better. High ambient occlusion. It's made the grass get a bit more nicer toned. That's for sure. Can we increase the contrast a little bit? Oh, yes, please. And changes won't be made. That's annoying. Right, anti-aliasing. That's what I thought I was reading. I'll be with you in a step of the clouds as well. I'm going to show you some more stuff. But yeah, have you seen this bit at the end? Cloud layer. Yeah, that's what we're getting to eventually. So you can put your anti-aliasing on. You can muck about with that sort of thing. I absolutely hate the stuff, so I just tend to leave it. Motion blur. We can crank it up a little bit. There's no harm in doing that. Make the cars look a bit more blurry when they're going around, which is quite natural. Until you focus on them, then the car shouldn't be blurry. But if you're driving around just looking down the road, so yeah, maybe we'll crank that a little bit back down. Enable for player vehicle. I don't like that happening. Now, bloom is a good one to... Now, why has it done that? Why has it done that? I was about to tell you guys, you can save this in your post effects and it'll load it up. For some reason, it's reset mine back to its normals, because I like to mock about the bloom sometimes, because that looks more realistic to me, having a bit of a stupid bloom like that. Maybe crank it down a little bit like this. It gives it a bit of a hazy look. Bit of a hazy look. And the contrast, the same about the contrast, can sort of contrast out the ambient occlusion. Yeah, so that's annoying. And then you could do some stuff with shadows, which I didn't bother playing around about with earlier on. And then you're meant to be able to go up to here and save preset. And then you go into your levels, and then you go into... Maybe I'll just have to do this by hand then eventually. But I'll go into my level. Where are you? This one here. And then we go into art, and then we get the post effects. And this file here. So I'm guessing we can open this file up. I'm going to have a quick look. I'll tell you how it goes. So we go back, post effects. It should open up Notepad++. It does. Blur curve, blur. Oh, okay. It's a lot of code in this post effects. So this would be worth playing about with one day. And hopefully getting it to stick. And do as it's told. Enable bloom to enable blue shift. Enable tone mapping. Oh, yeah, I want all that on. I'll just put true and that's what happens. True. Do enable tone mapping. Oh, I'm gonna change one because if it breaks, then I'm in trouble. Yeah, and then you get cloud layers. This was a fun thing to improve. Now, cloud step, I found. Yes, you go down, you turn it into like a weird effect. Crank it up. That's obviously the highest quality you can go to get. And you get the shadows on the ground. Not sure what this was doing in the end of it. Just moves them about a bit. Yeah, nothing really too fancy there, but we'll just leave that as it is now. Because for some reason it didn't save the settings as I thought it was going to, which is quite annoying. So that's cat's eye sorted. Our render and components, no point looking at that anymore. I do recommend people go for the validation of the maps as well. I wonder how many things are broken on this map at the moment. I'm gonna go fix them now, just curious. Level validator. Let's have a little look. If it finds any issues. There's probably some broken decals that need fixing. Sometimes you'll find maybe a floating building or tree or two. Did everyone fix their... Did everyone else have broken textures then? Materials after the update on the custom maps? Like, was your foliage okay or was it broken? Oh, I suppose I should ask, well, do you use linked materials or do you keep the materials in your map? I think if you kept the materials in your map, you're probably fine. Nothing got broken. But if you use linked materials, then you probably found that your foliage, like your trees and your grass, got broken as well. It's having a good old search, isn't it? I thought it would have been done by now. You look at the top right, it seems like we're doing quite good. This map, as in how much RAM and stuff is using. Its VRAM is only using 5 gigabytes, and the RAM itself is using 15 gigabytes. But I think it's not too bad. So why am I not getting as high frames per second? Because it looks like there's more wiggle room there to give me higher frames. Ah, I've got a cup of tea. Yum, 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 yum. And I'm getting text messages, excuse me. Some painting stuff. I'll get back to it another time. We are busy drinking tea. That's my main goal. I'm drinking tea. Why is it still searching for assets? It should be done by now. This is taking forever. This is not normal. I might just give up. But then I'm curious. I'm really curious. Come on. I just need to start. I want to make some crops. I think making some crops would be quite cool. And make them out of like the proper grass material. Have them stand up. Have them always load in like the trees, like the forestry. Yeah, maybe I need to make it out of forestry then. Make some forestry items. Some corn. And some pretty flowers and all sorts. Alright, this is... You can just go away. I give up on you. It's looking good. It just looks a bit too bright. Or is that just me? Am I just being too picky? I'm probably just being too picky. Let's just say thank you to the Patreons. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. This is bright as well. It's really reflective. Probably a bit too reflective. Right, I'm going to stop moaning. Let's stop whining. That's what everyone else is doing. I'm enjoying it. It's a bit of fun. It's good. We've got some fun stuff going on. The traffic manager. Can you put your traffic lights down with these? New traffic light. Place a new traffic light marker here. Create traffic light via the left panel to begin. Advanced editing. Launches the traffic signals editor for advanced step of signals. Controls. Play. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. I'm not going to do this now, but I'm just curious. I'm going to start clicking some things away. There is a bit of documentation I'm going to read to do it properly. But I wonder what happens if I was to click new. Auto light insert. Oh, it just threw one in. Okay. Well, can I grab you? Can I do anything with you? Okay, I've got you now. Have I got you though? Objects. Use default. Can I transform mouse? Oh my days. Oh, okay. Transform mouse and then do something like this. Oh. Duration of how long it stays green to red. This is a primary one apparently. Sequence. Green light, that's the times. Delay. Objects. Add object to list. Object selected mode active. No traffic light object linked. Use default. What? This is insane. Right, so yeah, but how are you meant to? Obviously, I don't want it like that. That's weird. You thought the arrow would needed to go on the other way. How do we add object to list? How do I get rid of this thing? Do I just select you? Can I just delete you? Has that just broken everything I just built? Use default. But you're the wrong way round. Can I then maybe just grab you 90 degrees? But again, you're still the wrong way round. Obviously, I've got to get my own ones, possibly. Advanced edit. Oh no. Controllers, sequence, simulation. Oh, this looks right geeky. This looks proper good. I might have to make some traffic lights at some point. Delete lights. I actually want to delete traffic lights. Something to take a look at. Traffic vehicles and props. Yeah, I could add my own. Oh, is this where I make my own traffic list? Standard vehicles. Enable multiple spawn mode. Auto line on road. Spawn here. Click on vehicle manager. Spawn objective finder vehicle selector. No, it's not what I thought it was. Traffic vehicles and props. Unless it is. Enable. There's no save though. I don't think that's what I want. I was hoping they put a tool in to make your own custom traffic a lot easier. At the moment, we're just using the what's it called? Agent traffic, agent something. To create some traffic for us. Lucky it worked. I was getting quite annoyed. It was only spawning in D series. I don't know why I'd want that many D series driving around. These roads need a lot of tidying up. They kind of shifted over. I'm not sure why. A little bit irritating. But better than having to do it all myself, I guess. Right, decals. Roadhouse. Take a little guess at how I want this to look. Yeah, that looks shifty. Line up a bit better, I think, might be an idea. Oh, my days are sorted out. Speeders go well happy. So any old veteran will know that when you used to use a decal, going from going the right way was fine. It gave you a nice little stretch. No problems. But going from this end, it used to send it off miles like this. And they fixed it. They've actually fixed it. I cannot believe that. How good of them. Super happy. Such a weird thing, but nice. Nice thing to have not broken. Right, let's put this to 2. I know that they're all white at the moment, people. I know that. I'm going to sort that out afterwards. If I copy the materials now that they're actually using, it will also change the code for the decal itself, and it's nasty. It's very better for your efficiency and things, but when it comes to actually using it, it's a pain. Right, so just do this, and then I'll copy and paste the others, and then flip them into place. And I think I need one more still, don't I? I don't know what size this one needs to be at. I'm going to just go for 1. Yeah, 1 looks good enough. I'm going to overlay all these, and then we'll chop off the other ends. And then it will hopefully look like we've got some corners. We obviously need to put some asphalt down there. Yeah. That could be split to this point. Delete that. I don't know, that bug's gone, so I'm not going to risk it. Bug in question is the one that makes all of the decals disappear when you delete them, if you don't adjust it. So if you split that and just hit delete, it will just used to do some right stupid things. So hopefully, maybe that's something they fix, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to carry on like this. Right, that stays there for now. This is the side we need to do. Get rid of that. Haven't seen Mike in the chat yet. I'm guessing he's maybe busy tonight, dealing with family. It's always nice seeing him there, though, when he does show up. I just saw the chat move. It'd be funny if that's him. It's not someone else though. Oh, king of the game. We want an episode about slippery ground, please. I'll give you a little insight. I did read your message. I don't know if you've seen it on Discord. I actually replied to you today. Funny enough. Do I copy that? No, I don't want that. I want the roughness. Is this, or is this the roughness? What material's on here? No, that's road invisible. Yeah, I replied to your message, my friend. What's the... I'm confused. That's the tread marks. Where's the road underneath? What? There's another material. I'm confused. Definitely not this one, because this one's road invisible. This one's tread marks clean. Road invisible. Odd. I'll do it in a bit. Right, so let's copy that. Paste it onto that one. Paste it onto that one. And we're going to copy that one. And then there's that one. And then that one. This one here ideally wants flipping round. Yeah. Then we need to grab the little tiny lines. If my hands will stay still. Copy that. Paste that in there. This isn't going to look perfect by the looks of it, but it's a start. This landscape. I'm not sure I like the shorthand, but you can make your own, I guess. Maybe that's something I need to do. Not the right thing. What am I doing in here? I want this. Tidy up this. And then we're going to show how to make slippery roads. I need to make like a cool area for it. Back to roads. Back to decals. 3.5. What were these called? Are they just tarmac variation or something? See how long it takes longer to click and register? That's because of the code being weird. Right, so variation, asphalt variation. And then priority 6. What a strange priority it's given it. And it's not the right kind. No, that's not the right kind. That's not the right kind. Oh, one of it's because I used the wrong paintbrush. Maybe that's why. Landscape. Tools. No, you should be right. Yep. Now I'm just giving it loads of different textures. Why don't you look right? It's like it's reset my darn materials. That should look like roadness. I don't know why it doesn't. So now I'm going to make it look like roadness with some other decals. We're going to go for dark side. There we go. That always works. Copy you. I'm actually going to stick you underneath everything though. Make you like the worst priority road. Come on. You're not going to go underneath anything yet? Just go stay on top, are you? Okay. Cheers, mate. Let's go look jank. Right, we'll do that. And then we'll do one at 7. You can go cross like this. Like that. Tidy that up a little bit. Got any filter in? No. Right, add some filter in. The texture length definitely needs to be bigger than that. Oh my god, that looks crazy. What's happened to the normals? It doesn't look too bad though. And then priority, we're just going to crank this up by 1. Copy that. And then go straight down like this. Is that going to work? You need to go back up probably priority again. Oh, I don't know. It looks a bit weird, but maybe it'll just be what it is for now. It'll be what it'll be for now. Is this AI? It is. Right, let's get rid of some of these nodes. Move the AI up. And then we need to go to this node. Increase its width. And that one a little bit. I'm just going to keep doing that to all of these. Is this one doing the right one? You're not doing the right one, are you? Why are you cranking that one up? There we go. What are we at? 10? So what, you going to be like 14? Maybe we'll do this one at 16. And then we'll do this one at 15. Nope. 13. Nope. 10. Nope. Really? Let's grab the weird one again. Why does it keep doing weird stuff to me? 8. Oh my. Why have you just randomly shrunk? Oh, this is horrible. Right, so let's just grab all of them and put them back to something like, what was it, 7? Yeah, we'll just leave that. Right, okay, so you want some slippery materials. You listening? You ready? Let's do this. Well, let's say... should we have a wet car park in some cool place? It's obviously got to have some sort of meaning while we're doing a wet car park. Where can we put a wet car park for giggles? Let's put it here. Let's see if this even works. Let's see if my paintbrush actually go paint properly. Landscape, paint this, asphalt. Why are you coming up with ground material? I mean, not the right tone. I'm going to have to fix that at some point. Very odd. But, yeah, let's go to decals. I need to set up an area first for us to do what we need to do. Annoyingly. I'm going to do it in a weird way. Can this not do that? No, it's really annoying that doesn't happen with decals properly. Just excuse me while I do this really irritating task that I shouldn't have to do. But I can't be bothered to sort my materials out just yet. Oh, I still got some tea left. Yes, that tea was cold. So this is just going to be a car park in the future. But someone wants to know, how do we make some slippery materials? Well, I'm going to show you how to make some slippery materials. This could be the entrance into the car park at this end, it looks like. The entrance is going to be here. Yeah, over to like that. Something like this will do. And then we're going to go into the... we'd spawn a car here. Let's spawn a car here. And then we need... Technically, I could set him up on a path. It does a circle for us constantly, and we can test the abilities of skidding this out. But if we just go into the world editor-ness, let the car sync up. This is not a very good car for example-ness. So let's go change the vehicle to my new toy, which it seems to never remember. Right. So that's your new home. Wheel spin test. I'm going to get to revs and just drop it into automatic. And then obviously, for some reason it's got traction control. No, it's just good to the autoness. Right, so maybe... How do you do gears on keyboard? Was it up or down? I cannot remember. Is it plus? I'm sure it's... Is it this plus symbol? Is it shift? I don't remember. We'll still do it in this way. Surely that's still going to work. So we're going to pump it up. Nope. Put it into realistic. Rev it up. And that's the characteristics it's got now on this road. So we're going to try and change it to a slippery road. All this, just to try and make it slippery. Okay. So, we're going to go into landscape. We're going to go into terrain materials and get a little brushy woo. So this is what controls if the floor is got good grip or bad grip or whatever. I might have some more materials I can add. I have. I do have snow and stuff. Ground asphalt automation. Well, maybe we'll make this slippery. We'll add it in. What's it going to do color-wise for us? What's it look like over here? Still, like, not very cool. Let me change that as well. So it actually comes up as a proper material. That should be possible. I should have the texture. All right, terrain material library. Where are you? There you are. We do have some broken materials, apparently. And some warnings. Maybe something I should be taking a look at. Where's the new one we just installed? This one. Okay, so yeah, that's just why the material's not coming up the material color we want. We could do a change in that. Do we have an asphalt base? We do. Can we just use that then, please? Oh, it's got the wrong size. That is not going to work. This is going to break the game. Why is that even in there then? Where's the hashtag ones? That's annoying. So, normally, these maps are exported with hashtag colors that we can use as our base maps. For some reason, they're not here. Which is annoying. Let me have a look in my files. Why are they not there? Are they there not showing up? Or are they just not there? UK, levels, art, terrains. Having a look. Having a look. Having a look. I do see some hashtag colors. Mainly for the rocks. But hashtag aren't showing up on here, are they? Got T's. And that's it. No hashtag numbers. So maybe... Have I got any in a different map I could just borrow? One of the problems is it's got to be the right size. So I don't know if I've got... What was this one? 4K, isn't it? So I'm having a look in here. That's an 8K map. What have you got? What have you got hidden in your folders, sir? You've got lots of colours. My golly gosh, you've got lots of colours. Right, let's copy all yours. See if this works. Up to there. Copy. Find the other folder again. Paste. Right, no issues technically. So let's close this. I don't know if it's going to work straight away. Open up. Hey, we got some hash colors. Now, what are your sizes? We need you to be 49. No, yeah, 40 something. And you're ginormous. You're 8K. Right. how did I convert all these sizes last time? I only need to do one for now. Let's find the concrete material. One of these is going to be grey. Which one of these is going to be grey? Sort of brown. Why are so many of you green? Of course, there'd be lots of grass textures, wouldn't there? That would do. That one there. Italy 6767. How hilarious. Right, so we're going to open that up, but we also now need to find it in my files. What was it? 6767. We're going to open that up with GIMP. Let me give you a little bit of a display. That's not the right darn thing. Is it this button? No, not that one. This button. There we go. But you want to see this bad boy. Okay, so then we need to go into scale image. 1496. Scale image. That's the size of our base map. We then need to go into colors. Well, just want to. Saturation, exposure. Don't really matter. Black levels. This is make it a bit more darker, a bit more UK darkness. And then we're going to overwrite that file. Is it the right one? Did I definitely copy this from the right place? This is where I copied it from. UK art. Yeah, I reckon I did. Export. We'll soon find out, won't we, ladies and gentlemen, if we got the right one or not. Okay, so let's just check what you're saying about you now. 676767. Click on you. You're now 4096. 4096. Okay. Cancel that. Hit the save button. That's changed. There used to be a save button. Not there anymore. Apply changes, do you think? Apply changes to the terrain material set to do that. Maybe it don't matter. Let's see if it's working at all. Right. Are you now grey? You're not grey. Did I change the right one? Ground model. Asphalt 1, automation test track. Ground model, asphalt 1, automated test track. Okay. Definitely got that one. We've changed the wrong material. Which material did we just change? What material have we just changed? Or did it not change it? I'm confused. Right, let's try that again. 6767. 67. Open that one up. Cool. Not done a thing. Apply changes. No, it's what the... What's going on, people? How do you... There's normally a save button down here. Oh, save changes to file. It's down there. I think I found it. Right, do that. Open. Save changes to file. There we go. Now we've got proper tarmac for this thing. Yay. I'm going to end up doing that with a lot of materials, like some beach sand and things. Right. Anyway, so now we've got the right material down and coloured. Beautiful. Now let's make it slippery. So we've got some wheel skiddies. Now all we do to make it slippery, after you've watched so long, but I did send you a message on Discord telling you how to do this. Done. It's now slippery. But that's literally it. Ground model. You change what you want it to be. And now we should have wet ground model. So out of here. It don't seem like much has changed. Well, I promise you this is how you do it. So I wanted to set it up a bit differently. We might have to restart the game. I don't think that should be the case though. I'm pretty sure it needs changes all the time. And it will just be it. Animation, don't need to change that. Here's some new things. That's changed a little bit. Asphalt wet. Let's try something really wet. Let's try some ice. Save changes. Let's get out of this. Save the map, I guess, maybe. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know. Get out of this. Spawn the car in. Put it back into realistic. Still acting very much the same, isn't it? Definitely shouldn't be. Maybe it wants me to restart the map though, because it is a new material. Maybe I haven't done these bits. I'm pretty sure I have though. That's you. Marble, yeah. Let's go to marble. No, I don't need to do that. Terrain material library. Come on, open it up. If we go to something that will be slippery. Like marble, surely. Eyes automation. Ground model. Snow. So that's what makes it slippery. We go to marble. Shows rock. Rock's not very grippy. It's got a bit of slipperiness. Dirt. Let's obviously choose dirt for us. We go to rock. Guess what? Let's go choose rock as the ground model. And I'm guessing, does it have rumble slip or anything like that on here? Yeah, so we've got spikes. So technically we can put a terrain down that will spike your wheels, pop your wheels. So let's try that. That'll be quite fun to try. So let's go back to terrainness. Let's add another one. You won't have these, by the way. This is just because I've got 2 sets of materials in, but I've not dragged them over yet. Let's choose... I don't probably want to use, anyway, snow. Let's choose the snow. Put the snow as a nice, comfortable line across here. Again, it's obviously got the wrong decal, like. But then we're going to go into the terrain materialness. Somewhere down the bottom, or somewhere where it should be, snow automated test track. We're going to change you to spike strip. Now I'm curious, will this pop the wheels? I'm guessing it should do. I might have to reload the map. If it don't pop the wheels, I'm going to reload the map and see if that does anything. I might have to like build collision or something like that. I don't know. But the easiest way to be sure is just probably just reload the whole map. So I don't think it's going to do anything, but we'll give it a go. Oh look, we've got slippery ground. Look, it's slippery. The slipperiness has worked. And the spike traps worked. Did you see that? We've got slipperiness and we've also got spiked material on the floor. And we missed the spikes. Has it popped the wheels? I saw it pop the wheels earlier on. Where's this darn wheel pointing? Oh. Well, it's very fun driving on all this. Come on, go straight. Where's my wheel pointing? Right, point it that way. No. Is the wheel pointing? Okay, the wheel is pointing that way a bit. I'm not getting any notifications saying the wheels are popped, but I'm sure the first time it popped. Or is it hitting? Oh, because it's still set up like snow. It's not registered. It's registered this slippery one, but it hasn't registered these ones yet. Right, so why would you do it this time or not this time? Let's click this open. Save changes. What about revalidate blocks? Maybe that's now turned this into a spike strip. If not, I bet when we restart the game it does. It might have learned the first one because we changed the new one. That is proper hilarious though, driving around on this. Right, let's reload the map. I'm going to give that a go. But I hope you've been watching. Did you watch how to do that? But he's gone, isn't he? I bet he didn't even watch how I did it. Comes in here asking how to do things. I show him, and he's disappeared. I think we'll make some speed traps soon. Who's up? Who's excited for some speed traps? Yay! So today we've learnt reflective materials. We've also learnt how to give slippery roads, even though I don't think the guy who wanted to watch it even stuck around. And then we're going to learn speed traps. I actually did do a video earlier on teaching how to do it. But let's have some fun today. Let's create some of our legendary speed trapness. I would love to make a actual speed camera. But I need to learn how to do the materials properly. I broke my game last time. I definitely need to bake the materials, and I didn't do that. But one of the I wonder if you can go on the internet, and I wonder if there's a UV map of a speed camera I can just use rather than get my own pictures. Yeah, it's food for thought. Is he back now? Did you watch how I made the slippery road? And then hopefully how I made the spike strip. Do we think it's worked? The slippery road definitely worked. It's definitely like we're on ice. Come on, puncture the tyres. Right, try and go straight. Puncture the tyres. Where are we going? Right, not there. Right, come on, puncture the tyres. Go straight. Go straight. Puncture. We got punctured tyres! We got punctured tyres! It works! It's so random. So random. Cool. Well, that works. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. How to make slippy ground and also have some spikes on your road. Obviously, we won't keep keeping that there, but for now, it'll be quite interesting for someone to accidentally come along and find. Yes, as soon as my custom map is uneffed, that is exactly what I want to do. Custom reflective road signs. So cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting onto that soon. Need to do some Googling. Need to do some googly woogling. So we can find some images to use, custom stuff. Let's maybe create a new Chromeness. Okay, just open up the stand one anyway. Images. UK Graphic signs. See, obviously, like you've got the government ones. Download traffic signs PDF. That could give me all of these in a PDF. Don't shut the front door. Shut the front door of this. Holy crowley. So like, okay. There's the PDF. So I can technically just come in here and just take a screenshot of what we need. Or technically, if it's big enough, can I save this as an image? What is this? I'm not a PDF guy, you know. But you might have to have each one of these as the images that get used in Blender and just UV map it to each one individually, so you don't have to have individual signs for each darn thing. That's not bad. So how would you even... Is there a way to convert this out of PDF? We'll stick to this one first. We'll see what can happen. Scan to your device, inspect. We've got download. It's got to download the PDF though, isn't it? Downloads, save. Open the PDF. Do I even have anything to open it with? Web browser, of course. I think the best way... Now, it's going to be weird to try and... Save. Settings, hide. There'd be a way to export this, weren't there? Hide animation, with edit with so draw fileness tables. All these images. It'd be so useful if I can just use you. Bring cast media, so the rotate clockwise. So screenshot. Can I screenshot that little area? And then it won't actually... 2 pages. And they can make me technically zoom in. This isn't going to be a good way of doing this. Because you want these to be quite good quality, don't you? Let's do it. I just want to see how crap it comes out. How do I select a certain zone? Okay, that's not how I wanted to do that. Snipping area. Rectangle? Is that going to give me the options to... Yeah. Grab these. Oh, a little bit of an image. Pretty sure they're not going to work doing it this way. They're going to probably look pretty nasty. But I'm curious. I'm curious. Right, so it's got a couple of those. I'll leave that down there. Get rid of that. Was there any other documents? So we do have random images like this. That's tiny. Search for images then. Traffic signs, reference guides, UK road signs, big fat sample thing over the top. What is the most common and uncommon? So if we click on this, visit, deny all. These are interesting ones. Open a new tab, see what that looks like. Oh, it's quite big-ish. Is it biggish though? I can zoom in. Oh, they're nasty. No, we couldn't use those. They are absolutely nasty. Back off those. They need to be beautiful pictures. There's no point getting them if they're nasty looking. Now these ones got like the grey edge. Or the very pixelated again. So obviously the PDF seems to be the best way to do it, because it's tidying them up as we zoomed in. So if even we wanted more detail, we could just zoom in and get each individual one. I really did want them as a ginormous picture. I know I could probably F11. I'll probably get them a little bit bigger by using F11 and things. Fit to page. Rotate anti-clockwise. Ah. No, I know you're saying, but when we went to F11, it's even bigger. Probably even zooming like this. I know I'm going to have to rotate it, but that's not the end of the world. Let's see what these look like and come out. And let's get this down. Let's open up some Blender, shall we? Do we already have it open? We do. There's a little cat's eyes when it was not seen yet. We got working cat's eyes in the map. Well, hey, it was fun stuff. Reflective things are amazing. Right. Probably should save this. Save as new cat size. My cats. No, my cat eyes. There we go. New, please. Get rid of all this. How quick can we make a signpost? Let's find out. Add mesh. And guess what? It's not a cube for once. We're going to add a cylinder first. The cylinder radius. What do you reckon? 40? No. 20. 20 centimeters. That looks ginormous still. Is it 0.20 I mean then? No, surely that's like 0.02. Ah, wrong place. Ah, add cylinder. That depth wise, that's like basically the length, isn't it? So let's say 2 meter length, 2 meter pole. Apparently that's 20 centimeters. I don't believe you. Is it 200? Yes, that's, I'm sure that is. That's just too small. We go for 10. No, 10. 10 centimeter pole. Apparently it's 10 centimeter pole. I'm going to have to judge that when I get to it. That just looks ginormous to me. It's maybe 2 meters tall, and it's only apparently 10 centimeters wide. That makes no sense. I'm going to judge it by eye. That's how I'm going to do it. That looks like a nice sized pole to me. I'm thinking maybe a little bit taller so it goes into the ground a bit. There. Cool. Cool. Right, new mesh. Now, do we just go for a simple plane? No, because it needs to be double-sided. I think I have to go for a cube, you know. And there's going to be different colours each side. But how do you make it? Well, unless there's a triangle. Is there an actual cube triangle thing? Cone, torus. No. That's weird. I wonder why there's none of those. Right, the size of you. Well, let's have a little quick Google. Go on Google quickly. What is the size of a UK traffic sign? Let's see if it gives me all of them. Standard size 600mm, 750. Urban streets, standard streets, high forest. So is it saying, is that the triangle? Or is that the circle? You know, what shape are you talking about? Is that just in general? UK triangle traffic size. It depends totally on the type of sign, the speed limit. Standard warning signs. Triangles. Used on low speed urban 600. So apparently they're different sized. Depending on the road. We're not going to do that. We're making 750 millimeters. Right, that's what we're going for. So, size here is 0.750. There we go. And then we just need to go into this and change the depth so it's super thin without flipping the images out and like that. But make sure we don't invert it by accident. I think that's about right. And then we're going to grab just the corners. Actually probably grab it all first. Move it to the front of the pole. All this just to try and test the things out. But it's all good, because I'm going for another cup of tea soon. I think these need to be beveled anyway, so that's right, snapped across. I'm just going to get them close enough. And then we can bevel. Oh my days, it's not happy I did that. So maybe I meant to bevel it by 3. I think that was too much, too far even. Right, one click to make it 3. It looks like there. One click to make it 3. Looks like about there. I could have just made it symmetrical, but I'm too far in now, guys. I'm committed. We can make that one 5. There we go. Make this one 5. Go get it roughly about right. Oh, you're joking. I just didn't let go in the wrong place. I'll tell you the truth, I should probably have the image on there first and shape it over the image. That probably makes more sense. But it is what it is. Okay, so select all. Let's grab you. Let's just move you up to... Would it be up to like there? I think it would be. The pole looks the right size now as well. The triangle definitely looks a bit of a weird shape. Definitely looks a bit of a weird shape. But hopefully we can sort that out a different way. I wonder if I wouldn't be able to... I might do this a different way. Could I have just done it on planes? Maybe we'll do it a different way. We'll add a plane. I'm going to try it both ways anyway, see what ends up coming out easiest. I've got to stop pushing buttons that are to do with beamNG on this game. Right, flip out by 90. And scale you. Where's the item? Item. Transform. No, properties. Tool. View. View. Dimensions. Have I got... I haven't clicked... Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. Item. Dimensions. 750. And then Y, is it? Yeah, Y. Dots. 750. So that's given us the same shape, same size, that triangle. Right. I'm going to quickly get a cup of tea, guys. Can I keep you distracted with some traffic? I probably can. Here we go. Bit late for a cup of tea, but I'm not planning to go to bed, so I think it'll be okay. And I'm hoping we can make these all work in the sunlight properly. The emissive retro reflection stuff going on. Off they go. Into town. Enjoy yourself, guys. So we puncture all the tyres as they go through. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Or should we make them all have slippery roads quickly? I'll give yourself something to watch. Some entertainment. We'll put it over here on this bend. Nice little oil slip. We'll put the oil slip on the wrong side of the road. This would be quite funny. Because they're all trying to do 60. Oh! Did he slip? Did it work? Go on, spawn someone. Doesn't look like he's slipping quite as much as I want him to. Maybe we'll make it so they can't break into the corners as easy. I'm not a mean guy, I'm just an experimental guy. And then maybe we'll put some slipperiness here. The big oil spill. There's a big oil spill, okay? And then it went across this way as well. Oh, yeah, now it's working. Now it's working. Yep, that's definitely working now. Right, enjoy. Enjoy the sketchy... Oh, he's just stopped. Don't ruin it for everyone. Of course he's got to stop and ruin it for everyone. You wimp. Yeah, that's it. Drive into the back of him. Just drove. Actually did drive into the back of him. That guy couldn't stay on the road. Uh-oh. This could get rear-ended. No. cup of tea. It's still causing each other issues, yeah. It's not very nice of you guys. If everyone wanted to watch people go around this corner, I probably should turn this back to normal, considering I'm more likely to drive down it one day in the future. Or do I just leave it as it is so that I one day get freaked out by it? I just drive down it and be like, what the comes flying off the road. Anyway, let's go back to what we were doing. We're having some fun. Okay, let's watch a couple more cars. It's quite funny watching them go over this. Why are they going so slow? I'm sure, have I not changed the traffic speed on this car, on this road? Let's have a little look-sees. Decal. I'm sure it should be changed. Do we have any speed limits? We do not. Oh, is it the right road? Is AI? No. No, I don't think that's the AI one. No, that's the where. That's the light tread marks. That's light tread. Oh my gravy. AI. AI. Speed limit. We do have a speed limit set to it. It's set to 60. No, so some people were having some accidents. He weren't ready for the oil slick, was he? Behave like these two. They managed to do it. Oh dears. Oh dears. No, no, he's lost it. The little K truck's gone. Oh, mini one just got through. The other car's come through. He's done okay though. He's done okay. He's managed to stop. Right, anyway. Let's stop playing with traffic on slippery car corners. If you just joined in, we've put a slippery material on the corner because someone asked us, how do we make slippery materials? And I showed you, but I think he left before I managed to show you. So if you want to know how we made slippery materials, and we've also managed to make a material that punches. Oh yeah, I forgot this car park slippery as well. We can also go forward and run over some spike slips and punch all our tires. So that was fun learning that. We've also, you can do all sorts. You can do rumble slips, but that's not what we're doing right now. It's not what we're doing right now. Now, what we are doing is trying to this road signs. Road signs. What we're trying to do. The plane. Let's start with the plane. New material. Image texture. Now it's got to export the image for us. It doesn't have to be in the right folder. Downloads. Where's our thing? Where's do we not take, oh, it's gonna be in pictures, isn't it? Right, let me just move this over here. Don't want you guys to see what's in my screenshots. You've already seen enough. Right, pictures, screenshots. Let's go right to the very bottom, please. Do I drag them all over, see what they're like? Or are we confident with just grabbing the last one? I think I'll just go grab the last one that we grabbed. Let's go do this. Put that in there. Okay. It's called screenshot. I probably should have changed the file name, but this is more of an experiment first to get us going. So let's go with it. Hopefully we don't break the map again. Before exporting this to the new map, I'm going to probably make a copy just to be safe. Right, so we're in renderness. Yeah, look at that. We've got some speed signs on there. We do have... We're working on triangles. We only got one triangle. That's funny. But it's fine. It's an upside down one, so it gives us an idea. Still. Right, so let's go into editor. U. Cube prediction. Sound. That makes everything square. UV editing. Now... Weirdly enough, the picture's the right way up. Weirdly enough. But it's not on here. But I don't think that should make too much of a difference. Right, so let's shrink you down. Shrink it down. Can I just do it like this? I don't think I can. It's like this, isn't it? Move it over. Is this going to be jank? Oh my god, that feels weird. Is this going to be jank, people? We'll go find out. Yeah, it looks quite poorly pixelated, doesn't it? Didn't quite get a good resolution on that. It's going to end up looking jank. I wonder how I can take a proper big picture. That's not good enough. So we did have... Where's the PDF gone? Here's the PDF. Obviously, we can zoom in much as we want on this and get better details. How, is there a way to... Does anyone know how to... Can I export this as a proper big image? Rather than taking a screenshot of it. Print, search, save. Is that a save as? Can I change it? No. There must be a way. Maybe like a converter and it convert to PNG. PDF, isn't it? PDF to PNG. Convert it online to optimize images without installing software. Don't really want to do anything like this. Control and then try to select with the eyedropper. Eyedropper. There's a pen, there's a drawer, there's an eraser. Explain anything, chats. I'm hitting control. It's not changing. We can do this. Cast media to device, summary export, rotate, visual search, screenshot, more, inspect, control, I as in I. Control I. Click. I click. I click. And try select the eyedropper. Yeah, not a clue. Unless it means this. What was I doing a second ago? So let's try. No, not that. The website. Let's try internetness. See if that will save me. Close that. Upload files. I can probably just do it this way, can't I? Documents. This one. Upload that. Apparently just the one image on there? Well, no, that's not true. I know that's not true. Let's see what it gives us. Probably a virus. Zip. A zip file. In the zip file. Oh, okay. What size are you? What size have you come out as? I've got to extract you, haven't I? All right, extract you here. You end up right at the bottom. You have. They look very small. That doesn't mean anything. Are they small? Open with paint. Not paint. Why did I choose paint? Oh, they actually look. They look. Go away. They don't look too bad. Open with Photos. Still a bit rubbish, aren't they? It's still a bit rubbish. Oh my god, inspect elements because give me loads of stuff. Do code and stuff. You've sent me to somewhere I shouldn't be. This is dangerous. Elements welcome. Elements sources. Oh, we are getting out of here, mate. I'm going to break something. Should have sent me there. That was dangerous. Traffic merging, because they don't look too bad there. When it zoom in here, this sort of fixes it. Is it because it's written in some weird code? Or is it just because their compression rate was terrible? What have I just done there? What have I just done? I did not mean to do any of this. I just scrolled it with the wheel. Well, we can see what it comes up like in here, can't we? Let's see what it uploads like. I'm doing all sorts of weird things now. I'm getting all my buttons mixed up. Right, materials. Let's just try a new one. Or should we just write? We won't do that. Let's go to this one. Go back to layout. Can I get rid of this now? I can. Go to this. No. Go to... remove that. Open. Then we want to go... where was it? Downloads, was it? Was it downloads? Downloads. PDF files. Open. Oh my god, wrong place. Q projection. Okay, go into this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be terrible again. Yeah, look, it's come out terrible again. The image is obviously not big enough. Which means I'm going to have to do like maybe 4 or 6 at a time, possibly. It's just so you can take apart the page and extract the images. I saw what it's doing, like it's taking apart the code and stuff. But I think the images are going to be small anyway. I'm guessing that's what that PDF converter thing did anyway for us. The images look very small. I don't know where you're looking now. Let's see. Where would I find it? Yeah, not enough resolution. I don't think the resolution's there in the pictures. But then in the PDF though, we can zoom in well good, and it kind of tidies it up. So it's confusing that. What size should we do first? That's what we probably should set ourselves on, a goal. Like maybe the speed size, get a 30, a 40. Why does the 30 look weird? We get a 30 and 40 in the speed sign. That should be our priority first, maybe. So let's move. Oh my days. Is there an easy way to move? Move this here. This way, please. This way. That looks very big. Could try and make them in GIMP. Yeah. It means custom making them though. I thought it'd be nice if I can just copy and smash them out. I can maybe photocopy, like take screenshots like this. Some nice big screenshots. And then make a big file in GIMP. So it's all one picture like a bait file would be. And then do it that way. Hopefully. And then they're all going to be baked anyway. Oh, I don't know. How's the most efficient way to do signs? Because you thought it'd be all in one big image and they'd just move the sign about. Yeah, surely they'd do a metal as a single thing and then all the pictures done as single pictures. Right, let's go back to blenderness. No, that's GIMP. Let's go back to blenderness. Let's get rid of this. Open up a new file. Downloads. No, it wasn't downloads. We'll now want to be in my pictures. Screenshots. Scroll all the way down. And then find the new screenshot. Let's see how this looks. Get out of this view. Get into this view. Click that and put that in there. Just make sure it's named right. Why is it not showing up? Q prediction. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's see if this looks jank or not. Let's try 40, I guess, because it's right there. Whoa, stop freaking out. That looks a bit better. It's so annoying having different buttons on different things. I think that's passable. I think that's okay. Let's rotate it that way. Negative 90. And then I think if we just do it like this. Technically, I only have to make the shape once. And then I can fit the rest to it. How to do this? Oh, I just realized how I can do this. I'm no Blender expert, by the way, people. I'll just let you know that. That's how the beamNG does it anyways. Wait. I've missed loads of your stuff. Yeah, not enough resolution. Yeah, try again. That's called all atlas and works great. You want about it all being on one piece of paper. That's how the beamNG does it anyway. They made an atlas and connect several DAEs to one image. Yeah. So you're either baking an image, which is like lots of images, and you just want so say you got like 50 on one item, you bake that because it's making one image. Or like you say, if you've got 50 items, but they can be all small detailed, you can then have one image that goes across 50 items instead. It's all about reducing the amount of images you got. You're right. You are right, Fernie. Right. Let's still in editor. No, we're not. Let's go back to editor now. Grab this corner. We're going to hit the bevel. Bevel. Right, undo. Why would it not bevel that? It should bevel it. Do I need to subdivide it? Maybe I can subdivide it actually all first. Subdivide. Only into that many. That'll do. Now would you bevel? Now you still won't bevel. Okay. Maybe it wants me to exclude, whatever that word is. Out first. It's still locked on the x-axis. I don't want it that big. That's probably still too big. Let's Control Z because I just pushed the wrong thing. I'm thinking that looks about sign thickness. Something like that. Yeah, extrude and bevel. I'm going to get it. Yeah. A bit annoying that it wants 2 nodes, but maybe that's how it does its mass. Maybe it needs 2 nodes. I'm hoping this works. It's going to freak out my image. It's freaking out my image a little bit. I was hoping it wouldn't do that. Right, so let's undo that. So is there a better option? Let's come out of this. Let's, we're already in a new one. Let's try maybe add in, what circles have they got? They've got a circle. That's probably the better thing to use. So we do this, we can hit fill, yeah. And then we can select all. No, don't select all. Just this. Rotate it. I don't know why I didn't do the circle first. Makes more sense, doesn't it? 90 degrees. And then we're going to come past this for now. New image. We've already got the image. It's this. And that's done that. And then we can come into here. Hue protection. I know, I don't know, our image, our material, our item size has come down, doesn't it? We want probably 0.75 still. 0.7. I'm just going to call it 700. Which means I can just call it 0.7. There we go. That's funny. Oh, because that's 0.75, isn't it? That's okay. It's okay. Right, so then we can go into UV editing. We can then grab all of this. We can then move it into some sort of place. Shrink it down. Move it and shrink it. And move it and shrink it. Move it and shrink it. And move it and shrink it. You gotta move it. You gotta shrink it. You gotta move it and shrink it. Okay. Maybe a little smidge more. I don't want to be showing any white, really. Don't mind cutting off a little bit of red, as long as I'm not showing any of that white. And now we need to rotate it. Was it this way? No, this way. 100? Don't be silly. 90, surely. And let's go back to this. Let's click on you and make you disappear. Let's click on you. Let's go try. Let's get rid of you. You can actually go. Is that the round one? That one can go. And then we're just left with my little disky friend. Which I obviously need to make a bit 3D. That did not do what I wanted to do. Undo anything I just did. I've got the wrong tool selected. Where's exclude? Extrude. I think about that much would be good enough. And then if we click here, click this button here, go to the selected button, we can get the back side of it. Oh, no, we can't. We can get the back side of it and hit fill. Did it do it? I think it did it. If I click back off that. Yeah, that's done it. Right, so we don't want the 40 on the back though. That's silly looking. But first of all, let's get out of here. Move this up to this size. I can't wait to make these reflective as well. I'm getting all excited. I'm getting giddly, guys. We'll keep the detail low for now, and then we can always add like extra details like brackets and stuff around the back. That won't be impossible. But let me just sip some tea. I need some material. I need a metal. Ideally, I'd love to steal a metal from beamNG. Save me having to try and find a texture. We're going to do it anyway. New texture. Color. Image texture. Open. Right, let me search my files, guys. Curb. Looks a bit like a metal. Foundation. Metal grey. We got one. It might even be a beamNG material, this. Metal grey. Copy. Paste. Right, so we're still on the same thing, aren't we? We come to the back now. Select this face here. And then assign metal. Yes. Probably the whole edge actually as well, isn't it? So we'll do this. Make sure we're definitely on the side. Got edges selected. Has it select the face, has it? No. Okay, and assign. That's looking good. It's going to look good, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. Okay, so let's click on this pole. Give that a new material. Metal. Why is it just called material? That's not what it should be called. That's what it should be called. There we go. You also need to be sorted out. So let's unwrap you. Will this do it? That looks hideous. Let's try that one. That looks hideous. Cube projection. Obviously super stretched. Okay, let's go into this. Select all. Right. Get a look at you, please. Okay, select all. Am I needing to rotate it? Maybe that would make it look better. Rotate it by 90. Don't care what 90. And then, oh no, wrong button. Do I need to stretch it? Move it in? I hate doing these. Something like that's what it wants. There we go. That'll do. Yeah. Yep. Nice pole. Like I said, I do feel like putting a bracket on. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Probably should be two different materials, these. Maybe the pole should be black. It'll do for now. I want to get it up and running, see what it looks like. See if we can actually achieve what we want to achieve. But I'm happy about it. Looks okay. Right. So we now need to put this into beamNG. And then hopefully play with the reflective stuff and get it working properly. And then we're on our way to making a UK sign asset pack. We good? It's gonna be good. Right. We're just gonna hit export. Collabness. We're gonna go put it straight into our new level. Oh, so let's go make a duplicate first, don't I? Let me just make a quick backup of my map. Current levels, UK levels, backup folder, Just throw it in there for now. And I'll sort that out properly next time. So UK levels, art, shapes, new folder, UK sign posts. There we go. 40 mph. Do I want to select it all? Well, I'm going to export it anyway, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have a triangle somewhere stupidly on it. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over that because it will disappear next time I export it when I do it properly. Let's just get rid of those files on a different screen. I'm excited. Who's excited to see what this looks like? My first proper sign. I never really properly tried doing this. Normally doing buildings, but I think signs are a bit different to buildings. Let's jump over to this world, drink some tea, lean back a little bit because I'm been arched over. I feel like I'm holding the conversation here, guys. What are you doing? What have you been up to? Say something. I feel great. Fernie's keeping it up. He's catching up. Made it number 2 in the chat. Right, shapes. UK size. It's come up with one ginormous picture, which is good. There's the metal grey and there's materials. Let's throw this in. Already looks reflective. Already looks reflective. Doesn't it? Oh, it's because I highlighted. Right, so then, if we drop our car here, let's probably save it first. Looks like a sign to me. Yes, but now we're just about to make it a reflective sign. And now it works at night time. That's what we're getting all excited about. That's the main excitement. Let's drop this in there. Let's put its lights on. Low beam. Make it night time. Everyone's got their lights on. No one's got flare anymore. But you can see lights a bit further away now, which is quite nice. I turned mine all reflectors after you showed me the settings. Cool. I don't have any signs. These are my first ones I've gone and made. I mean, it looks like it's already reflective. Just from being a sign. It's strange that. It shouldn't be. It should be glowing a little bit. So it definitely isn't working yet. So let's have a little look, shall we? Material editor. I need you. Well, I don't have any normals or anything for it yet. I haven't baked them. I'm probably going to need them. Let's have a see. In fact, I guarantee I'm going to need them. Don't think I need to put anything down here. But I'll throw that in anyway. Technically, it's a decal. I don't know if I wanted to use it as a decal, but, you know, technically you'll be able to. We could put some animation on it. There we go. That one didn't work. We can put some animation on it. There you go. Why is it not working? That should be moving. That's a bit odd. Never had that not happen before. We are on the right thing. We are on the right thing. Okay. Oh, we ain't updated our materials. Update them. I'm going to mess about the reflectiveness to see what happens. We want to reflect just the white, so I'm pretty sure in here we put 2. Oh, and all of it we want to do that, don't we? And then the rest just kind of stands out because the others are reflecting. So the metal... Oh, what? Okay, so what I've done is just messed about with the pole itself rather than this 40 sign. That's funny. So let's choose the right material called screenshot. This is all these. Okay. And then make the right thing reflective. And where you got... Okay, upgraded material. It was easy as that. Just by moving that one slider. And obviously we want to make ours only the white. We've got to change this. To white. There we go. There's a bit of red, I guess. So what, can I take this down to like maybe 120? Does that add red to it? No. So obviously, no, maybe I'll go 255. And then these are like 200. 200. Make the red a little bit reflective. Something like that. I haven't got any normals or anything, but I'm not too upset because it seems to be working anyway. And then we can test it out by grabbing it, duplicating it, moving it over to the other side. This is not the right speed for this road, ironically. Yeah, ironically. I suppose maybe we turn these around. This could be a 40, and then we'll have 60s on this side pointing this way. But let's see how that looks. You're coming up to it, it's clearing up. Probably a bit too bright. Definitely a bit too bright. But I'm happy it's working. You know? Let's turn it down just a smidge. About license plate. About license plate level. And it's working. I love that. I love it. And then, oh, we got no markings in the middle of the road. Actually, I think it'll still work. We'll go get our cat's eyes. Object to spline, object to spline, object to spline. There we go. Let's go find some of my cat's eyes. Where are they all? They are... I think I got some. It's dark. Where's that post? There's the post. No, not you. Next one along. This one. Grab you. Select objects. I think this was like free. Use object fingerbob. Use correct positioning. And then let's go over back to where we were working. Decal road. Select spline. And generate. Check the distance on them. And the rotation. The rotation is wrong. It's Y. And generate. Lovely. Probably don't need them on this road, but I'm going to have them on this road. Ah. There's that decal. So am I aiming for this decal now? I think I am. Generate. Now this one, generate. I think it's sort of working. Don't know if I'm actually grabbing the right ones. Generate. I only checked the distance. That's good enough. Technically on the corner, you could put them a bit closer. Generate. That'll do for now. Hit the save button. Let's take a little looky now. Let's see what it looks like from down here. In our headlights, let's turn around. Got some lovely cat's eyes. And some shiny road signs. I cannot wait now to have a session where we decide to make lots of shiny road signs. Oh, this is going to be exciting. It's going to take me days. I guarantee it. But when it's done, I'll put it up on the Patreon. We can have our own reflective UK sign pack. Working settings already programmed in. I do obviously need to build LOD. So before I build any more signs, I need to build this one properly. So it's got LOD built onto it. It's very important if you want decent frames per second in your map. At the moment, what are we getting? 56. We're not driving about, but it is night time, a lot of light. And we got like 22 cars driving around while we're mucking about in World Editor. I don't think that's too much of a bad one. There's plenty more things I want to learn though. What am I doing? The lights, the traffic lights, working that out. But I might do that off camera. Tail lights are way too bright in this game. Why are they so bright? Maybe that bright when you're braking, but they're not that bright when you're driving around. And what's it look now? Because they used to not show up at all, did they? They used to be really bad for showing up after distances. Now, at least you can actually see them down the road. You know? It used to be such a problem seeing them on this. I'm gonna do it. This time of day, I'm gonna respawn loads of cars in and see if we can get a proper effect looking effect of a motorway. Then we'll hit save. I'm gonna hit it again. I'll probably maybe try and use the agent mod. Right, traffic. Can I delete them here? Remove traffic. There we go. And then we're going to go into agent traffic tool. We're going to crank this up to... Do you think we get 200? Should we just try 100? 100 cars. Traffic AI settings. Spawn rate's going to be 0.2, so they will just about spawn. Let's put aggressive up to 6. Make them try and actually speed up. This is set to 70 miles an hour. I'm sure it is. Let's spawn traffic. This might take a little while. I wonder if they come with the same light settings. They probably do, surely. It's a nice looking sunset though. Definitely still too bright where the sun actually is. They need to just round off the exposure a little bit. Add a better curve to it. I think I can do it myself. Let's go take some time, and I need to make sure it actually saves in the game. Can we start the traffic yet? I don't think it was ready. You excited, guys? 100 cars coming in. Are you ready yet? Oh, it's doing something. You can adjust the exposure in settings where you... Yeah, but like... It's good for one, but not the other. It's the same story with the day and night problem. And it's not just the exposure. The exposure is not that bad. It's the curve of the exposure that needs sorting out. That's what I feel anyway. It needs to be more tense in the middle and less harsh in the darks and the brights. You let me spawn the traffic. There we go. It's spawning everywhere. Now, because it's turned the respawn rate down, it can spawn like over there. So it's not necessarily all go spawn on the motorway, annoyingly. But we'll see what happens after it builds up after a while. I hope we start seeing 100 cars on the motorway. Yeah. And in the daytime, you can't even see any lights in the daytime. If the light's on in the daytime, you don't really get any sort of flare or glare or anything from it. But the point is, like, people put the lights on in the daytime still because you'll still see it. That's the point of it. Considering I've got 100 cars coming in, not many on the motorway, is there? They're all spawning miles away. Come spawn in facing me. So I'm in the wall over here because of the spawn rate I put in. Like in theory, when you got your roads all set up and stuff, it'll do all the congestion bits for you as well. I think you can make certain roads more congested and grouped up than others. So that'll be coming. It'll be coming. Give it time. I better turn off auto exposure, but there is only that setting for when World War II is open and not a global setting. It's in your graphics setting. You can turn it off in your graphics. You can just turn it off overall. If you go into here, settings, options, no, display. There you go. EV compression. Blah. Oh, is there a way to turn it off? Oh yeah, there isn't a way to turn it auto. You can turn it up or down here. You can't necessarily turn it off here. Didn't realise that. But yeah, you can turn it off in World Editor. Does that save though, or does it reset every time you start a new map? I bet it resets. Like I was trying to mess about with the post effects, and I got it to restart. But as soon as I restarted the whole map over, the whole game over again, it reset all the files. So that's a bit annoying. I think it saves. Yeah, if you can get your own proper settings set up, might as well use them, ain't you? If it looks better than than what they've given us. But I like the fact they've added night cycle onto the actual light settings now, so you don't have to do any special coding for that. That's good. And I'm also going to do some speed camera stuff. What time is it? 12:15. Here's one of my speed cameras. Have you got speed cameras now on your game? I need to do some more of that. That's one of the things I need to make as well with the road signs, make a speed camera. To go with these. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Really happy. Now obviously with the normals, it would look a bit better. Cat's eyes in the middle of a road with no white markers, but I think that's normal. Had the code, and now I just used the checkbox, so yeah, all good. Good. Now, I think I've done everything. Well, not everything. I've got loads more I could do. But it's getting a bit late. We hit 100 views. We hit 100 views. That's ace. Thanks very much, everyone. I hear that means we got 100 likes on a video. No, we got more than 10. That's normally okay. If we hit more than 10%, that'd be nice. Okay, let me have a little gander. Let's go see if anything special is going on. What do I normally do? Here. And then here. And then the game's still trying to load up. Right, I'll click on this. And then we click on this. And then we go hear our voice. No, it's an advert. Did it bombard you guys with many adverts? Is it not too bad? Oh, yay. I'm the guy who gave it a 10th like. Well, at least it got that 10%. Why is the advert so long? Oh, I went to mute it, but instead I paused it. Looking good. Oh, yay. I'm the guy. gave it a like. Thank you very much. I'm glad you did. It'll hopefully help it grow a bit better. It seems to keep getting views after I've finished recording it, so that's pretty cool. It obviously comes underneath now as long form content. So beamNG's been sharing my live streams, probably more than it shares my actual videos. The last video, speed trap tutorial, 21 views. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hi, Manix. Yeah, I've done all that. Absolutely crazy. You think I'd be doing a little bit better by these days? It always sits in exactly the same amount of views. That's YouTube for you. Yeah, maybe. Well, they apparently have it updated, block the headlights. And apparently now got like the proper headlight shapes. I can't remember what it's called, but every country has various specification of headlight shapes that get made. And they've implemented that into some of the cars, and you can change it. Yeah, cookies. That's it. Called cookies. That's the one. So yeah, that's the thing they apparently put into the game. But I used to try and do that with automation cars, sort the headlights out quite a lot. That's what automation got so hard to do, because I'd spend 16 hours making a car, doing all the detailing, all the tuning, and then do all the coding afterwards. And it was just crazy. And then you just not really get much of a response on YouTube. So spending over a day's work trying to do a video and make a cool car. I need to actually upload all my cars onto the Patreon, really, so people can have a little play on them. I imagine most of them are broken these days, but who knows? I've been on automation for quite a while. Right. It is looking better, though. It is getting there. The clouds are nicer. I almost feel like a mix of the old clouds and these clouds would be better. It's obviously like this is what the old clouds used to look like. A bit like that. Maybe like a tiny mix, a tiny blend of both of them. But anyway. Guys, I think I'm going to call it there. It's late for me now. I'm going to check on the fams. I'm going to, should have had a little play and stuff, but we've done a lot of work. Hopefully I'll get some charts tomorrow, start making more speed signs. That will make it start feeling a lot more UK, I reckon. But thank you very much for everyone who has popped past and everyone who's managed to drop a like and subscribed. Who knows, I might have actually gone up 1 or 2 subscribers. Sometimes it happens. The chat is so delayed, it shouldn't be. The over is all good, just need to finish polishing the exposure. Yeah, have a great evening. Thanks, Spark. I got the latency of the chat quite high, so it shouldn't be that bad. It could just be me not looking at it sometimes. Well, have fun. Carry on with your map making. Oh, yes, I'm yawning now. It's not good content. Keep it real. Stay safe. Share that love. Bye-bye. 13 seconds. I'll try and sort the latency out for the next one. Much love, everyone. Bye-bye.